Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw. Yes, I'm Late Man 167. Yeah. I know. We're going to be hearing it here in the live chat. Don't you worry, folks. We're here. We're still live talking to every single one of you. But I know each and every one of you are going to be getting your big old shame fingers out and going, shame on you, con man, for being late here today. Well, it is what it is. Welcome everyone to the live stream. My name is Conman167. No matter what the live chat might tell you, it is not Late Man 167. It is Conman167, and we're here today talking about Monday Night Raw for the next 3 hours and 15 minutes. Unfortunately, guys, you know, there's really not too much to talk about as to why I was late. Sometimes life just catches up to you, and sometimes you're just late to things. And today, Con Man was just late to this. Very, very late. I didn't get into the shower until about 7:12, I think. Yeah, 7:12 p.m. And I was supposed to be live at 7:30, and there was just no way that was going to happen. So it is what it is, everyone. Thank you for tuning in here today. We aren't going to be able to get into too many live calls, okay? Not too many. Like, we're going to probably only be able to get to one or two because that is my fault. So I'm just looking over here today, the people that we've got lined up. We got a bunch of people lined up, and we just won't be able to get to too many. So since here, let me ask the live chat here. Would you guys prefer one or two live calls, or would you prefer me just to preview Monday Night Raw? What would you guys like to see here today in the live chat? Just because we aren't going to get to too many. So let me know, guys. Would you like a few calls, or would you like preview? Let me know in the live chat. We got some people who say calls. Some people say preview. There is some live calls. I think to preview. You talk, preview. Okay, guys. So apologies to everyone who is lined up for a few calls here today. We aren't getting around to them clearly because people would like for me to preview Monday Night Raw here tonight, and we don't have a ton of time before Monday Night Raw comes around. So here we go, everyone. So let's get previewing Monday Night Raw. Thank you, everyone, for showing up in the Discord server. We will continue it next week, and I will be better for you, for each and every one of you, okay? I will be better. All right? Raul, sucks to suck. Your streak sucks. Yeah, I'm just going to rip on him. Anyways, though, guys, let's quickly talk about this right now. So tonight with Monday Night Raw, some massive development. This show looks good, okay? Straight up, this show looks good. I'm going to channel my inner Booker T right there. This show looks good. And it is headlined by a massive triple threat match. Keith Lee versus Matthew Riddle. That's right. He's got his first name there for a second. No, he doesn't have it back, actually. It's just Riddle and AJ Styles for an opportunity at the WWE Championship on the line. So this is kind of interesting. This is interesting. Raul says he won't be joining for the next few weeks. Why is that, my man? What's going on over there? But yeah, this one right here is a sudden death triple threat showdown. So this is what they say on WWE.com. So the stage is set for a sudden death triple threat match this Monday on Raw. After excelling as members of Team Raw at Survivor Series in the sweep victory against Team SmackDown, Keith Lee, Riddle, and AJ Styles took one step further this past Monday night by securing themselves a chance at a title opportunity. These three stalwarts of the Raw roster are set to duke it out in a triple threat match, with the prize being an opportunity to challenge Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Oh boy. Will McIntyre challenger prove to be phenomenal? Will the original bro find himself next in line for a title opportunity? Or will the WWE Universe be basking in the glory of McIntyre's next opponent? Find out tonight. So very interesting. I don't know what the whole sudden death thing is. If I'm being honest, I don't know what the whole tagline of sudden death is, but yeah. And what do you guys think sudden death means? Do you think that means elimination? It seems like it might be elimination. But it also might mean sudden death being one fall to the finish, right? Like next victory wins. So maybe something like that. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jason Barker, for your 5-bomb right there. Very much appreciated, my man. We're going to roll that right about now before we preview the other stuff that happens here tonight on Raw. But honestly, it's going to be interesting. Also, we got to talk about Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman, his character, been been an interesting place, hasn't he? After getting suspended last week. Very, very early. And with that, my friends, we've got ourselves a new boss. So Jason Barker has become a 6-time boss battle champion. So then up next here on Raw Preview, we got ourselves Drew McIntyre is going to have a can't miss exclusive interview with the WWE tonight. So WWE champion Drew McIntyre once again reigns over the red brand and will give an exclusive interview tonight on Raw. Following a colossal clash with the Universal Champion Roman Reigns at Survivor Series, the King of Claymore County is looking to make a statement as his second title reign gets underway. With Randy Orton ensnared, that's an interesting word, ensnared? There's no H. Ensnared in the Fiend's mind games. Will the Scottish superstar offer his thoughts on the triple threat match between Riddle, Keith Lee, and AJ Styles that will determine his next challenger? Who do you guys think is going to be the next challenger for Drew? It would make a lot of sense for them to go with AJ Styles, but maybe they pull the trigger on Keith Lee? I don't know. We also got ourselves Jeff Hardy versus Elias in another Symphony of Destruction match. Oh, guys, do you remember the first one? The Symphony of Destruction, that oversized bass that Braun Strowman was playing? Yeah, we're going to get ourselves another one. I think this one will be better than the last one. Even though the last one was really ridiculous and over the top, I think tonight this one has really good potential. Elias has found that next level to his character, and I think adding in a signature match of sorts for his character is a really good step in the right direction. So a battle of a Symphony of Destruction tonight between Elias and Jeff Hardy. So Jeff Hardy and Elias will aim to settle their score this Monday on Raw with the musical instruments surrounding the ring in a Symphony of Destruction match. We have seen this kind of carnage that this match environment can produce before, with guitars, drums, and even cellos becoming instruments of pain. And with Hardy seemingly more aggressive than ever before, that tradition is almost certainly to continue. Will Elias force Hardy to accept the universal truth of his superiority? Wow, that's an interesting tagline. Or will the charismatic Enigma play Elias off the stage once and for all? And the last one here tonight, Randy Orton to kick off Raw on a moment of bliss. Ladies and gentlemen, the next step towards The Fiend and Randy Orton coming to us tonight. Randy Orton on a moment of bliss, which is going to be pretty good. So I'm excited for that. Out of all those segments tonight, guys, which segment catches your eye? Which segment are you most excited for? Which one are you looking forward to the most? But make sure, everyone, you get your votes in now. Make sure you type, are you looking forward to Raw? Either vote yes or vote no. Right here in the live chat. You got this. Get those votes in. But we're going to now turn on the background audio of WWE Main Event, recapping last week's show as well. But yeah, it's great to have every one of you in here today. Can we chant Drew McIntyre? No, we can't chant Drew McIntyre, but what we can chant is Hornswoggle in a diaper! Get wrecked, you fools. It's back. It's back, baby. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, everyone, to the live stream. My name's Conman167. It doesn't look like the poll is working. Let's try to close that and open that again. Try it again here, everyone. Do vote yes or vote no, because the poll didn't seem to work for a second there. Oh, because it's not on. Well, that would explain it. There we go. Try it again. There, finally it's working. Cool. We got ourselves a 5-bomb right here from Paul Carpenter. How you doing, my main man? He says, did anybody catch Main Event? Ricochet beat Jeff Hardy in a pretty good match. No, really? That's on Main Event? Damn. We've talked about Main Event in the past on this channel, and I think Main Event, you know, in 2020, almost 2021, the idea of Main Event doesn't work anymore, especially with WWE having 3 promotions running at the same time. Nobody wants to tune into Main Event. You have no reason to tune into Main Event. So what they should turn it into is a YouTube show. turn it into something that...
Did anybody catch main event? Ricochet beat Jeff Hardy in a pretty good match.
It turn it into something that kind of mirrors AEW Dark, you know, your own version of it. This would be a spot that you could test out new superstars, and you could get live reactions in live time through the live chat. To me, it makes no sense why main event isn't on YouTube. I feel like main event could work really, really well on YouTube. And obviously, AEW thought this beforehand because they've made AEW Dark be a pretty successful part of their brand. Even if it isn't must-see every single week, it gives the opportunity for people to get inside the ring and get their reps in, right? And stay semi-relevant even though they're not on TV. Yeah. How you doing, Retro? Welcome to the live stream. It's good to have you. But yeah, tonight's Monday Night Raw. Honestly, guys, should be solid. Should be a solid show. Last week's was pretty good. But does anybody have any bold predictions for tonight's show? Bold prediction would be Riddle winning, in my opinion. I think Riddle winning the triple threat would be a bold-ass prediction. Please, no. Keith Lee would be good. Keith Lee would be really good, wouldn't it, guys? Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre. There is a story there. Remember, they were champions at the same time. Keith Lee being the NXT champion, Drew McIntyre being the WWE champion. So they were champions at the same time. We had a nice little kind of crossover with the cross promotion of sorts, talking about how they're friends. It would be really cool to see Keith Lee versus Drew McIntyre. It's just the question is, do you give that rub to Keith Lee right now, a match against Drew McIntyre, or do you go for the safe hand, the safe bet, AJ Styles, to try to reestablish Drew McIntyre in the main event scene even more? Because he did just lose the championship, then won it back. Another win for him would be probably beneficial, and you don't necessarily want to sacrifice Keith Lee to build up Drew McIntyre. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think's going to go down here tonight? I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Cody! Cody Bag, my main man. How you doing? Brother. I don't know why I just said that, but how you doing? Welcome to the stream, my man.
The future's yours for the taking.
Oh, thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077? Anybody have any opinions on Cyberpunk 2077? I have no clue what to really expect from that. Like, no idea. I'm not a massive gamer, but it looks freaking dope. Like, it looks like a completely second life that you could, it's almost like GTA on meth. That's pretty much how I see it. Seems insane. Oh yeah, also, yes, everyone. We have finally reached it, which is insane to me. Over 8 years on this platform, and we have finally reached 125,000 subscribers. So when I hit 100,000 subscribers a little bit ago, whenever that was, my next goal was 125K. And this goal took a little bit longer to get to than what I was expecting, but we've reached it. 125,000 of us have subscribed to this channel, and I'm so proud of us, guys. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching me scream. Like, again, why do you guys subscribe to me? Like, why? I scream into this and make funny faces in that, and somehow 125,000 people get entertained by it. I don't get it, but I don't think I ever will get it. But thank you guys for honestly being the best fans in the world, for changing my life, and for giving me a job that I love coming to every single day. So yeah, again, appreciate you guys so much. You'll never know just how much I appreciate you. And I love the fact that I get to sit here and talk wrestling for a living. It's the best. I love it. And now we're going to have ourselves a freaking hell of a time tonight. All get down. We're going to... I was going to sing, but then I figured I don't want to lose all my viewers right at the start of the show. So let's do something differently. Let's get right into... That Con Man Certified Raw roll call. So who do we got in here today? We got Stephanie Webster up in here. We got Todd. How you doing, my man? We got Retro Demand. We got Austin Olson up in here. Tristan King. We got Gabrielle. How you doing? We got Byron Knight. Nice to see you. We got Gio up in here. BTB. Bring that booty. How you doing? We got Cubs fan up in here. Rebecca Helfritz. How you doing? Raja Daja. How you doing? Ian Thompson is in here today. We got Blake Lewis. We got John Birch. How you doing? We got Joel Covington. Nice to see you, my friend. We got Cody Mario. How you doing? Or no, it's not Cody. It's Cole Mario. How you doing, Cole Mario? Don't know why I called you Cody. We got Cody Begg in here. How you doing, my main man? Jason, how many B's? How many B's should we do? Let's say 6. Jason, no, that's not enough. We need like 10. Jason, Parker. How you doing, my man? We got Thomas Noble up in here. We got Judy Freeman. Ahmed Al-Said, how you doing? Calvin Jackson is in here today. We got blank. Ross Blocks is in here as well. Miss, I got to do it properly. I got to do it properly, right? We got to do it properly. Mr. Tornacane!
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Tornacane! Yeah, there we go. Welcome everyone to Raw. It is great to have you. My name once again is Conman167, and we are now live. Smack that like button, and let's get the show underway. Oh yeah, no. Let's do it. The dope theme song from Raw as well. What's your guys' favorite theme song in wrestling? Or, like, of all the active shows right now, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, AEW, Impact Wrestling. I don't know what New Japan or Ring of Honor's theme songs are, but any wrestling promotion in the world, what is your favorite theme song currently today? Which brand? Let me know. For me, it's Raw. It's Raw. I don't know. See, I'm a big AC/DC fan, so SmackDown is obviously... It has a special place in my heart, but it's not a nostalgic AC/DC song. It's just kind of their new crap. So, yeah, I'm like, yeah, this Monday Night Raw theme song bops hard, and I'd say it's Raw. It's my favorite. But welcome to the Thunderdome. So McIntyre is back, everyone, tonight. He is going to be showing up and showing out. I don't know if he's actually going to be showing out, but he's going to be showing up, that's for sure. Where is Bliss? We will find out, won't we? Akadaka. An Akadaka fan? Yes, I love AC/DC, my man. I've actually seen them twice in concert live. They were the first ever concert that I saw. I saw them on their Black Ice tour in 2006. And then I forget what the tour was called when I saw them a second time, but I saw them in Ottawa during that later tour. I want to say 2014-ish, maybe 15. I can't actually remember exactly when it went down. But I love me some AC/DC. They were my favorite band for a long time. Here is a moment of bliss. But you know what's dope with the moment of bliss, everyone? It looks like the Firefly Funhouse. And here is Alexa. She's got a doll in a cage. Uh-oh.
Welcome to a super exciting, super duper edition of Moment of Bliss. Now, my guest tonight needs
never been to
introduction,
Metallica, Cody. Never
but I'm
been to
give him one anyway.
No, never seen Metallica.
Please welcome a 14-time world champion, the Viper, the Legend Killer, and my favorite superstar, Randy Orton.
Uh-oh. He hears voices in his head. He talks to me. He understands. He talks to me. It's Randy Orton with the worst rendition of his theme song ever. There we go. It's Randall Keith Orton, the Legend Killer. So Alexa Bliss says Randy Orton is her favorite WWE superstar. Hey Chaos, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I wonder, Fiend's not too far behind, right? The Fiend is definitely not far too behind. It's right around the corner, has to be. What do you guys think? Fiend, is he going to interfere in this segment? Yes or no? Let me know in the live chat. Griffin Gattenby says they should use Khan's version of Orton's theme instead of the original. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think that'd draw mad money. I think every single time that people turn on their TV screens, what they need to hear is, I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me. It's exactly what you need to hear. A lot of people saying, though, yes. A lot of people believing that the Fiend is going to show up in some way. All right, here's Randy.
Wow. Somebody's in a foul mood. But I get it. I wouldn't be in a phenomenal mood either if this happened to me last week.
Ooh, the dig. That was a dig. That was such a dig because Randy Orton lost to AJ Styles last week. He wouldn't be in the phenomenal mood either because he lost. Ooh. It's like the kids' bop rock version. Yo, can you imagine? Conman sings WWE theme songs. That's a new album right there. It'd be like Con Man. The very first song on the album would be your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. The Con Bop. The Con Bop. You'd buy it? Man, there we go. That's what I need to do. That's my next merch item.
I cannot believe he did that to you. But have you ever asked yourself why he did that to you? Obviously, I don't know him as well as you do yet, but, I would just ask myself, why would the Fiend do that to me?
Bliss.
Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Great to have you here for the first time.
I know him very, very well, but the Fiend, I haven't been formally introduced yet.
Welcome to the channel.
But you have, haven't you?
Mm-hmm, that's right. He's actually one of my best friends.
You know what? You know what the truth is? The Fiend and I actually have a lot in common.
A doll.
We really do.
There is something in a cage here, guys. Let me show you.
Have a lot in common.
Right there. That's a doll in a cage. Doll in a cage.
Is that all his pain, all his suffering, he wears it on his exterior
I'm not like most girls.
To see. All my pain, all my suffering.
I'm not like most girls. There you go, Cody.
I tuck it away deep down inside my gut.
Cody asked for that.
So that I can blend in. Now the voices. I hear voices. And the Fiend hears voices too. Another similarity. But the voices that the Fiend hear,
oh my,
they're mine.
Well, that's not what he told me. See, what he told me...
In a second, okay, Cody?
He didn't tell you everything. He didn't tell you everything about me. You see, he didn't tell you years ago that I had to make a choice. I had to figure out what Bray Wyatt's weakness was, what Bray Wyatt's vulnerability was. And I found that vulnerability, and I burned it to the ground. So now, I know what I need to do. I need to find the Fiend's weakness. I need to find the Fiend's vulnerability. And you know what?
I did, Erwin. I did. It's creepy, eh?
It looks like I have. Don't you think?
Is that what the voices in your head are telling you, Randy?
Oh. Serious bliss.
That's what you hear? Or are they telling you lies? And I'm gonna ask you right now. Who's manipulating who?
Whoa. Bliss is so tiny. She is so tiny. Uh-oh!
See what I mean?
See what I mean?
Oh! Where is he? Where? What? What the heck? Alexa Bliss is in Randy Orton's arms. What the heck? Randy just chilling in the ring holding Alexa. Wait a second. What else is gonna go down? What's gonna happen with that doll in the ring? Bray. Bray asking for Alexa. And Randy gets out of there. Okay.
Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now?
Me! Ha 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 ha! I'm laughing. Conman's laughing. Ha ha! Ha!
It appears Randy Orton has indeed found the one weakness and vulnerability of the Fiend, and it is Alexa Bliss. Have you ever seen the Fiend?
Yo, that's
beg
huge.
like that?
Listen, there's a time when you're playing games and games stop, and I think we've reached that point.
We're
Oh,
gonna
crap.
Try and process what we just saw between
Okay,
Randy Orton,
so
the Fiend, and Alexa Bliss here, just to be
I don't think I really clued in with that segment there that that's what they were trying to tell. But the commentary team did the job of the commentary team to inform idiots like me who don't follow along the story what the story is. And right there, apparently, that was confirmation that the weakness of the Fiend, that one sole weakness that has been discussed for a long time, what was the weakness of the Fiend? It was Alexa Bliss the entire time. That's what they're trying to portray it as. Do you guys think that lines up? Does it make sense that Alexa Bliss was the Fiend's weakness the entire time? People who have analyzed the story a lot closer than I have. What do you guys think? Are you happy with that being the payoff? Yes or no? Here in the live chat. Lots of weapons at ringside. Yes. 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 Okay. So a lot of people believe that that is the correct call right there. Kind of neat, you know. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, the whole storyline for me would have, I guess it would make a little bit more sense if the Fiend hadn't lost to Goldberg. Like, you know what I mean? When that loss to Goldberg happened, it kind of took that whole idea of what is the Fiend's weakness. Like, what is the Fiend's weakness? And some people were saying the theory was that the Fiend's weakness comes when he doesn't have a history with the superstar, and that kind of made sense for a little bit, you know. Everybody that he was beating up and turning, well, he had a history with, and when he didn't have a history with somebody like Goldberg, he lost to them. So that was kind of the working theory right there, and it might still be part of the theory moving forward. Remember when people thought it was the Red Lightning? Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at an idiot who might have suggested that as well. This is the idiot right here who might have suggested that. Still, it's an interesting payoff. It's an interesting payoff. I don't know where they go from here with it, like what the goal is now. Like, so is the goal of all the characters beyond Randy Orton to maybe try to target Alexa Bliss in some way, try to get to Alexa Bliss so that the Fiend will protect Alexa, and is that the weakness of the Fiend in the end? Like, I don't know for sure, but we are going to find out as we continue to watch the program, and I know that I'm saying I don't know a lot because, well, I straight up don't know. But Cody, all right, Cody, this is for you, my man. This is for Cody because he asked for this, so you guys are going to get it. You can look, but you can't touch. You can't dream. There you go. There you go, Cody. Now give me my $20. Give me my $20. Give me my $20. Guys, $20 was offered. Conman's going to shake his booty for $20. I mean, let's face it. Let's face it. I'm only like what? I'm only like 2 steps away from basically this being like an OnlyFans account. There we go, Cody. Woo! Cody bomb. Cody bomb. Yes, man, I am madly special, but you know what? You're even more special to me in this channel, my man. Thank you for the support, truly. I'll shake that booty anytime for that 25 bomb right there, buddy. Thank you for your support. And right there, my man, after we got the 5 bomb from Paul Carpenter. Might have missed that.
I love Alexa. She's doing the role perfectly, but I feel like Nikki Cross or Liv Morgan could also do it.
I agree. Nikki Cross or Liv Morgan probably could. Liv Morgan might be a little bit more successful with it, Paul. But yeah, I think Alexa is killing it in this role. You know what's also interesting? I watched the Liv Morgan documentary, Live Forever. Babale. And I remembered her doing a promo in front of like the mirror set that they have, and that promo I think led to the creation of the Carmella
Jesus
character.
Christ, you are a special man.
Like, I don't know for sure, guys, but it sounds or it seems like Liv Morgan in those promo work created the Carmella character, because it sounded almost like a complete pull from the Liv Morgan promo tapes, put them on Carmella and said, this is your character now. So very interesting. So it almost seems like Liv Morgan created the Carmella character, as well as seeming like she was going to go in the direction of being Sister Abigail, or this current rendition of Sister Abigail that Alexa Bliss has taken on. Even though it's not Sister Abigail. I know it's Alexa Bliss. But still, you know what I mean? So very interesting stuff for Liv Morgan. If you guys haven't watched the documentary, I recommend it. It's a different vibe for a WWE documentary. And normally the WWE documentaries feel more polished, if that makes sense. And I think they did that for a reason. I think that they made the whole documentary series or documentary episode because Liv Morgan is unfinished, and they didn't really want to give it that polished feel. In my opinion, it's just a very different take for a documentary, and I really liked it. Allowing Liv Morgan to voice over her own work, even though she wasn't the greatest at the voiceover, was still really a nice touch. It gave it a personal feel. It felt like it was her story. And recently, within like the last 10 years, WWE's documentaries, while they have been good, they haven't made you feel like it is their story. It felt like it is their story produced through documentary, but this one felt like it was Liv Morgan's story. I really want to recommend it. It was quite good. It was quite good. Yes, there, Ross the Boss. I see it, my man. I see it, my man. Oh, but we got Jeff Hardy here. Pyro botched a little bit? Might have. Might very well have. Symphony of Destruction. Somebody's going through the grand piano. Cool. All right, let's get to this donation right here. Jason Barker. How you doing, my man? And have I put up the Christmas decorations? We have our Christmas tree up right now. And a few signs. We actually put it up on Saturday morning. So yeah, it just recently went up. But we got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Cody Begg. Cody Begg, my man, thank you for the support. I think with that makes you a one-time boss battle champion in this month. I believe so. Cody Begg. Boom. One-time boss battle champion. And oh yeah, also everyone, tonight is the final night for you to fight for the Boss Battle Championship. Dave Rua is looking like he is going to walk away with it again, as he's a 10-time Boss Battle Champion. Jason Barker is a 6-time. Chuck Francesco and Kevin Langoff are 5 times. And Paul Carpenter is a 4-time. So yeah, final night this month to try to fight for that championship. The winner, once again, so if it's your first time winning it, you will get a Con Man sweater. If it's your second time winning it, you can kind of pick another merchandise item, like a con pillow or something like that. Whatever you'd like to kind of pick from our merchandise items down there. So Dave Rua, if you happen to win this again, let me know what you'd like at the end of the show today. If you win. And we'll get that shipped out to you. But then we got ourselves a 5-bomb here from Jason Bubba Barker. Thank you, my man. And what he said is, he says, hang on. I feel like I need to really take a close look at this. I feel like I need to really closely examine what it is that Jason Barker has said. Jason Barker says, oh, that's right. Hornswoggle in a diaper.
Hornswoggle in a diaper.
Yeah. Here comes Elias. Oh, really cool graphics for Elias. Not coming down to the ring with a guitar, though. Interesting. Is this the old Thunderdome or the new one? I believe this is still the same old, same old. I don't believe anything is different about this Thunderdome here. Jacob Toon says more swoggle. How about this? How about Con Man in a diaper? Yeah, there you go. There you go, Jacob Toon. Thank you for your support, my man. But we are going to get ourselves this match underway. It is time for Jeff Hardy versus Elias. Hey, man. Hey, man. I still hope we get a swerve with the Who Ran Over Elias storyline. I do hope we get ourselves a swerve with that. I hope it's revealed to not be Jeff Hardy and to be somebody else. I don't know who. Who would you guys like to see it be revealed to truly be? Because Jeff Hardy's denying it. Elias believes it's him. So who do you guys think it was that attacked or ran over Elias in the car?
He just has a better knack for musical instruments. I think Jeff Hardy's about to start playing some tunes here. Oh no! The violin and calm of the knee.
Sheamus. Sheamus, yeah. Yep, Sheamus. I agree with you guys. Sheamus. Oh, what is this? Jeff Hardy goes face first, right off the hardest part of the ring. And I apologize tonight if it seems like I'm struggling a little bit to talk in certain ways. If you guys remember, like, a few times on this channel, I've talked about that I have troubles with my wisdom teeth. 1 second. What's Elias looking at? Wait 1 second. Something's moving on the piano table. Oh my freaking god, it's R-Truth! What the heck? What is R-Truth doing there? Why? I guess the 24/7 champion was hiding, and oh no! Here comes the gang of ugly misfits. Not ugly, what is it called? Oh my god, Drew Gulak just got hit. Hey, down goes the loser. No countouts, no disqualification. But we got one half of the loser house party there. There's the other half. There's the other half. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Elias just cranked down loser Dorado. That's what you get for being a loser. And we're going to commercial break. Yeah, sure. Justin Evilizer says, can you please stop showing me that? Please read my comment. You did ask really nicely. And Justin Evilizer, because you asked so very nicely, instead of shouting it into your ears, I'm just going to say it into your ears. Lucha. Oh, crap, I said the wrong word. Hornswoggle in a diaper is what I meant to say. I read Lucha. There you go. Yeah. Why did I say Lucha? What the heck was that? What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Well, there you go. Hey, Mr. Gameplay, how you doing? Hornswoggle in a diaper. We got another 5-bomb up in here from Paul Carpenter. Thank you, buddy. He says this should be a match between Elias and Chris Jericho. Unfortunately, Chris Jericho is no longer in WWE. No longer. But, yeah. You know what? For matches that WWE has created recently, the Symphony of Destruction match is not terrible, right?
This should be a match between Elias and Chris Jericho.
People saying that I thought that was the evil and forbidden word that was banned. Yes, guys, it is banned for you. Only I could say that word. Only. Yeah, there we go. I called them the loser house party, so guess what? Only losers get to say it. So if you're a loser, I guess you can say it as well. But Conman's a loser. We all know this, so I get to say it. You don't. You guys are awesome. Conman's loser, so Conman gets to say it. You don't. Jason Barker says, my poop was hot, y'all.
It means so much more. Visit hockeyfightscancer.com and donate today. All-wheel drive confidence.
What do you want me to say to that, Jason Barker? Like, what are you looking for? Like, you looking for? Yeah, I took a real steamer earlier today too. Like, is that what you're looking for? Are you looking for that type of personal response? Like, I don't even know where to go with that. Yeah. All right. We got ourselves some more donos up in here. Thank you guys so very much for the support. First up, we got ourselves Jacob Toon dropping 2 bombs up in here. He says getting really tired of the 24/7 title. Yeah, me too, my man. Me too, my man.
This program is aggressive in nature.
Thank you for your support, though. Not getting tired of you. Love seeing you. Then we got Dave Rua dropping a 20 bomb. Aw, yeah. Oh, yeah, Dave Rua. Dave Rua. How you doing? He says, I I can't believe I just gave you the best intro ever, gave you the whole tongue out of my mouth and everything, and you go ahead and you say words like this. That's not. How dare you say this evil word? How dare you?
Lucha is glorious.
How dare you? How dare you? But right now, Jeff Hardy is kind of working. What I was going to say, though, earlier, before we got interrupted by something, can't remember what it was. I think R-Truth and a piano. I've been kind of struggling with my wisdom teeth for, like, a while now. Like, a long time. And you guys might remember the last time, like, that they kind of flared up. They were really, really bad. Well, unfortunately, they're flaring up again. This one has been giving me some pretty big issues recently. It's kind of starting to go down into my neck and my throat, and it kind of hurts a little bit. So 2 thumbs up from Conman. His throat and his mouth is a little on the sore side. So if I happen to be speaking in a little bit different of way or something like that, that is the reasoning why. Oh no. Elias has a guitar pick, and he's going to look to punch with the guitar pick. That might be... Oh my god, he's putting multiple into his fingers. This is different. I've never seen this before. Elias... Oh my god, right to the face. Another shot to the face of Jeff Hardy with those guitar picks. Oh my god, just driving those picks into the forehead of Jeff Hardy. My god. Are we going to get color from guitar picks? Don't think so.
The WWE champion is going to be teaming up with Sheamus to take on Mr. Money in the Bank, The Miz, and John Morrison.
All right. Paul Carpenter, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for your 5 bomb. Oh my god, sent right off that drum. Jeff Hardy is getting a the freaking drumsticks right across the back of the head. Man, Jeff Hardy's getting a big old lesson for free here. He learned how to play the drums with his head. He learned how to pick a guitar with his face. Jeff Hardy is getting a free musical lesson courtesy of Elias. Now Elias just sends him face first into the steel post. Oh boy. What else is Elias thinking of doing? Uh-oh, the gong! Uh-oh! Gong! 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 No, that's not the sound of The Undertaker coming out. It's just Conman being weird. It's Elias also going into a gong. And now he's going right into the drums. And Conman's going to stop doing this thing because he's going to lose viewers. And now Elias is down on the ground looking at Jeff Hardy as he drives his boot right into his chin. Elias gets sent right back inside the ring. What else is Jeff thinking of doing? Signaling the Thunderdome, maybe thinking Twist of Fate? Maybe? Maybe. Hey, Dave Rua, by the way, my man, you, sir, are the new boss. You have become an 11-time Boss Battle champion. Thank you, buddy. Jeff Hardy lifted up on the shoulders of Elias. Jeff. What a beautiful Hurricanrana. The man can still do it. Oh, no. Elias has a guitar. Boot right to the face of Elias. Jeff Hardy is all the way up. This isn't going to go good. Jeff, look out. Oh, my God. Guitar to the back of Hardy. 1, 2. Jeff Hardy hangs onto the bottom rope, but cover 2. Hardy kicks out yet again. That was weird. There shouldn't be rope breaks in a no disqualification match. That's a bit of a botch. But I'll take it still. I'll take it.
Jeff Hardy even struggling to stand up. Ooh. You wanna end my career?
Wait a second.
You wanna try to end my career?
Elias is really just stalking Jeff Hardy. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! We got freaking sparks coming out of the speaker. Elias got electrocuted. Oh, no, this ain't good. Ah, freaking cello to the back of Elias. Okay, things like that is why we like WWE, right? Like, how ridiculous is it seeing Jeff Hardy swing a cello in a freaking wrestling match? Oh, no, clear off all the woodwinds and the freaking brass and the blowers and the those instruments. I forget what they're called. But Jeff Hardy now is going to go. Oh, he's got a freaking mini violin as well. Yeah, let's put all the violins on top of Elias. Why not? Why not? What's Jeff going to do? That's going to hurt more. Jeff. Is he thinking swanton? Don't tell me you're going to do this swanton bomb. Jeff Hardy, oh my freaking God, he's going to do a swanton bomb. Through the table. Through the table. Come on, Jeff. Jeff, all the way up. Oh my God. Swanton. Oh God. Oh God, Jeff's head. No, Jeff's head hit the steel steps. Jeff's head hit the steel steps. Falls count anywhere. Count of 2. It's over. Jeff Hardy wins. But oh my God, Jeff's head hit the steel steps. Is he okay? Oh my God, how is he okay? Wow, that could have been so much worse. That could have been so much worse than it was. Here, let's show again, like once they show the replay. So Elias, there was sparks that flew. And then what else are they going to show? Yeah, there's the freaking cello. Why I love WWE. Just ridiculous stuff like that. And then watch this. Watch Jeff Hardy. Watch the way his head lands. His head. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. One more time. Watch his head bounce when he lands. Jeff Hardy. Boom! Ow! Eee. Ah! Nitro BMX says WWE is fake, just so you know. Hey, Nitro BMX, I want to tell you something. I know it's easy to classify wrestling as fake. You cannot fake some of the stuff that happens to their bodies, and there's a big difference between being fake and being scripted. Jeff Hardy's head actually just landed on a steel step when he flipped through the air and went through a table. Like, if you do that in real life, you have a solid chance of getting concussed. Like, legit. Like, he's lucky he wasn't more injured on that one. So, it's scripted, not fake. The injuries are very much real.
Opportunity to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Bro, I bet you're nervous. I know I'm nervous. I yarfed up my breakfast earlier today. But dude, could you imagine if one of us became WWE Champion? It'd be like a dream come true. And I know you had your chance earlier this year, but I've never faced Drew. I've never faced Drew one-on-one. But bro, he just seems like such a chill dude, and I've always wanted him to do that thing, you know, that Austin Powers thing? I'm dead sexy. I know that was a bad accent. Can you do a better one?
Oh my God, he left.
Triple threat match still to come.
Keith Lee left. That's funny. Here's the thing, though. They've now found that Matt Riddle is somewhat funny. And get ready, because anytime Vince McMahon finds that somebody is just a little bit funny, oh, you know what he does? He goes full, oh, goddamn it, pal, that's such good shit. Let's make you do jokes out there, and let's make you tell funny things, and let's make you make the little kiddos laugh. Ha 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 ha, that's such good shit. You know, like, that's exactly what Vince McMahon is like. As soon as you give him a little tiny little thing, of something, it's becoming your gimmick. Oh, yeah. Anyways, we got a 5-bomb right here from Paul Carpenter first. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
I know, but rock stars beating the hell out of each other in the ring would be a good match.
It would be a really good match, Paul Carpenter.
And Elias.
Yeah, it really would be a good match. It would be fun to see, Paul, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be something that we see ever. Then we got Jacob Tooten dropping 2. He says, Riddle is growing on me, not going to lie. Here's the thing with Riddle. On the main roster, his stuff seems... it's getting there. That last week was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. But like what I keep on saying here is that Matt Riddle's gimmick, it's just... I don't know. The more that I watch him, the more that I watch his presentation, the more that I get to learn this character, the more that I see him as not a main event player. I think you could find the right run for him, the right opponent at the right time with the fans behind him, and that could be something magical. But as a character in the main event scene that you can rely upon week in, week out, to deliver the promos, deliver the job, get the job done, get out of there and make your opponent look better. Riddle's great. He's closer to a Cesaro than he is than a McIntyre, in my opinion. And I'm not talking about like in terms of ability on the microphone or charisma or anything like that. I'm just talking about position on the card. And I feel like he could be a Cesaro type of guy for a long period of time where he is there, he'll be thrown in some tag teams, he'll get some good promo segments, he'll have some good moments, the fans will want to root for him, and if you were able to find the right storyline for him, you could push him to the moon. Same with Cesaro. If you're able to find the right storyline for him, you can push Cesaro to the moon. I just don't see that Matt Riddle is going to be a main event guy week in, week out. He might have a main event run. I don't see him as the main event talent. I see him as being a really, really solid player to your upper mid card. Yeah, like, here we go. A13 Entertainment says Riddle should go after Lashley in the U.S. title because he feels legitimate to challenge somebody like Lashley in the U.S. title scene, which therefore elevates the mid-card scene, right? And him being a mid-card guy who might be able to push towards the main event scene a few times here and there is not bad to have in the mid-card, you know? Like, it's good to have really entertaining acts up and down your card. And if he can be entertaining throughout the show, you know, it's a solid addition. But him as a main event talent week in and week out, it just has not clicked with me yet. I thought it was going to work in NXT. On the main roster, it hasn't clicked with me. This is not me saying, though, that he can't break through and become absolutely fantastic, because he could. He absolutely could. It's just I'm not there yet with Riddle. I'm not. Do I think the Montreal Screwjob could maybe happen to Brock Lesnar in the future? No. 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 There will never be a moment exactly like the Montreal Screwjob. Is there going to be times where they try to replicate it storyline-wise? Because here's the thing. To this date, people still discuss, was the Montreal Screwjob a storyline or not? And there's a lot of evidence to make you think that it is. It might very well be. That's actually a great question, guys. Do you think the Montreal Screwjob was a storyline or not? Yes or no? Let me know in the live chat. I'm still going to probably be on the side of things where I think it probably wasn't. It probably became a story that they blurred the lines along with. But I think the moment itself truly did happen. And I think that, in my honest opinion, I think that it is. There's no conspiracy behind it, but there's a lot of people who do think that.
You honestly believe that one man can change everything?
Because a lot of people argue the Vince McMahon character was created
that is a lie, then maybe
through the Montreal Screwjob.
We will accept you.
Later on, Ricochet would try to prove retribution wrong, and it seemed, at least in the short term, Ricochet was well on his way towards doing so against Mustafa Ali until this. Ricochet would get caught, and Ali would have words for his former friend. Ricochet would have no choice but to pass out to the Koji clutch.
Ricochet, why can't you see what I see?
This is Retribution, by the
Why can't you
way.
see that you've been pushing the same boulder up the same mountain, only to fall back down to the ground week after week? Why can't you see? Everything that is happening to you right now has already happened to every member in Retribution. Just like you. Promises that were made to us turned into lies. Just like you, we were wronged, discarded, disrespected. Just like you, our dreams turned into nightmares. So why can't you see that you're supposed to be
Thanks, Cameron Gray.
I used to be blind to the corruption, but Ali could see what I couldn't. And he showed me I had been forgotten, discarded, left a husk of a man. And while the rest of the world rejected me and only saw me as a joke, Ali saw me for what I really am. A weapon for retribution.
Ricochet, you made the decision not to join Retribution. So tonight, Slapjack will make you face the consequences of that decision. And maybe, just maybe, you'll see what I see.
All right. Are we actually getting a Ricochet entrance? We totally are. When's the last time we actually saw a Ricochet entrance? He must be impressing some people on main event. Anyways, it's going to be Ricochet versus Slapjack. I don't know, though, guys. Does anybody feel like Ricochet, and it might very well be because of his storyline and his position on the card, and maybe his motivation isn't there, but like when he arrived in the WWE, that entrance, one and only, and his hand up, you could feel the confidence oozing off of him, the lights hit, his shoulder went forward, the Titantron, everything like that, and then it felt like his confidence got taken away. You know, he started losing, started being fed. He wasn't really positioned well on the card. And now when he shows up, he just doesn't have that same vibe. You know, his body language is down. And I don't know if this is because it's the storyline and it's just really good character work from Ricochet. But the Ricochet character does not seem as energetic, as energized, and as focused as he once was. Is anybody else feeling this as well? Because that Ricochet entrance used to be just like, boom, boom. Like, you know what I mean? It's so aggressive, so right there, so I am the next star of this company. And now he's just kind of there. Here's the thing, guys. You can say Vince ruined everyone. You can. There comes a time where the performers have to deliver at every aspect, right? Every aspect. And what you hear about wrestlers is no matter what TV time you get, make every second count, because every second you're on TV is a chance for you to get over. And I don't know. It just kind of feels like right now his whole demeanor, it's a little on the draining side when we see him. And so when we see him, we're already kind of drained. I don't know if this is just me. But like I'm starting to notice this with certain superstars. They get down on their characters. They get down on their careers. There is no live fans, so they don't have the live fans to feed off of, and it comes through. The people who aren't happy with where they're at in their careers right now, it shows on TV quite a bit, and I'm sure not having the live fans there to give you that big old adrenaline rush when you enter the ring. 'Cause like that's something that I think wrestlers live for, right? Black Spirit, thanks for subscribing. That's something that wrestlers live for, is the pop, right? You want the pop. You want that moment when you show up and all those fans jump in the air. George Hodge, thanks for subscribing.
In fact,
You know, so it just kind of feels like right now Ricochet is a little drained. You see his stuff and you're like, it's not the same Ricochet. It's not the same Ricochet who was leaping over the top rope, doing a full front flip, landing on his feet and staring down Velveteen Dream. It's not the same Ricochet who was stealing the show left, right, and center down in NXT with the North American Championship. You know, it's not even the Ricochet who was going up to challenge Brock Lesnar, who helped eliminate Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble. You know, it's not even that Ricochet. It's a completely different version of him at this moment who is portraying the same character. He doesn't have the same energy. He doesn't have the same vibe. And he needs to find that again. You know, Ricochet needs to find that because all it takes is for you to throw on a couple of very impressive performances to get the fans rooting for you, and Vince will see that. But right now, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Ricochet falls down the card a little bit more and more every time we see him because, let's face it, his matches are fine. They're not the same Ricochet matches that had us talking about him being the next big star. Oh my God, the stupid shaky cam again. It's not the same, right? It's not the same. And so he needs to find that next level. He needs to find that next gear to bring him back to being Ricochet, the one and only Prince Puma, like the guy who was stealing the world every time he stepped inside the ring. This is not the same Ricochet. And whether it's because his moveset has been dumbed down for WWE or what it is, he's just not the same. Yeah, not the same Ricochet from Lucha Underground. He's just not the same Ricochet. Not the same Ricochet from when he was lighting the world on fire on the independent scene. He's not the same Ricochet from his WCPW appearances. You know, he's just not the same Ricochet. No matter how good you are, if Vince doesn't like you, well, you already know what will happen. Here's the thing, Kakapopo. People like Daniel Bryan will tell you firsthand that it doesn't matter what Vince McMahon thinks. All that matters is the reaction that you can get from the crowd, and if you can win people over, he's going to be forced to put you on TV. Daniel Bryan is proof to that. Like, yeah, maybe Vince McMahon won't be 100% behind you, and if he's not 100% behind you, you're not going to be a star, right? You're just not. But you can change his opinion. If he thinks you're not a star, find what it is that he's looking for that's going to make you a star. Find that next level. Lift those heavier weights. Fly higher than you ever have. Whatever you got to do, do it. You know, and it's easier said than done, obviously. But if something's not working and if Vince McMahon is booking you to be a bit of a jobber, you're clearly not doing what he's looking for. And the boss of the company, if you're not doing what he's looking for, well, those promotions aren't going to come very easily, right? Now, this is, whether you agree or disagree with this, is up to you guys completely, right? But at the end of the day, Vince McMahon, yes, he's the man in charge, and you got to impress him. And if you can't impress him, no matter how damn good you are, if you can't impress the boss, you're not moving up. So find what it is that he likes. Find what it is that he needs to improve on. We've all said this, guys, and we're not wrestling pros by any means, right? Most of us have never taken a bump in the ring for anything, but all of us can tell that Ricochet's mic skills need work. Well, as a babyface, part of the most important part is talking people into liking you. And if you can't talk people into liking you, how are they going to like you? You know, they're only going to like you so much. They're not going to have actual connections with you. So he needs to improve his mic work.
This would be an incredible message from Ricochet to Retribution. If he can put away Slapjack. Going to the top rope. Brings down Slapjack.
Jacob Toon, I really want to be able to say I have taken a bump. I haven't, and I want to so bad. I know it's going to hurt. Hopefully, if I ever do, oh, hang on, what's going on? More members of Retribution being called down to ringside. Is this about to be over? T-Bar and Mace come down to ringside. Ricochet just sends Slapjack out of the ropes, and now he just leaps over top, taking them all down. Huge. But hopefully when I do eventually commentate a wrestling match with this promotion, hopefully I will be able to... wait, what the hell? Dana Brooke just slapped Ali. Okay, weird roll up to Ricochet. Kicks out of that one. Big kick to the side of the head of Slapjack. Ricochet, drop kick there, down goes T-bar. Mace swinging for the fences, gets kicked on the side of his head as well. Ali gets caught as well. Ricochet, oh no, oh my. Slapjack wins. Sure. Oh, wow. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It is what it is. Jeez. Guys, Ricochet needs something badly. Wow. Wow. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, guys? What do you want me to say? I'm trying to think what. Two claps and a Ric Flair? Sure, Dave Rua. That's a good way to approach this. Woo! Except for I'm not all that happy. It is what it is. People saying Ricochet needs to become NXT again. You know what, guys? It's very easy. It's very, very easy for us to say this person needs to go to NXT. Doesn't automatically mean jack shit, right? Breezango, once one of the most popular tag teams on the main roster, people were clamoring for them to go down to NXT, and yes, they became NXT champions for a little bit. Just because you go down to NXT again doesn't mean anything. You got to find the right character. You got to find that next level, and you got to be able to connect in every way. Would Ricochet immediately benefit from going to NXT? Sure, absolutely. But where do they run with his character from there? You know, like, what's the progression of his character down in NXT? Is he going to feel like just another person down there again in the mid-card, upper mid-card, potentially challenging for the NXT championship? If that's the case, how much better off is Ricochet down in NXT? You know what that seems to me is that you just have to find a character for him. People have grown not bored of his current character, but his current character has grown stale. And he needs to find something that is going to revamp his character. I don't know if that's something with Retribution. I think it would be really stupid to put Ricochet in Retribution, but I think Ricochet, they had something with Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. They had something there with that tag team. And obviously Cedric Alexander has turned heel since then. So maybe explore putting Ricochet in another tag team. The tag team division is really weak. So why not explore some sort of tag team partnership? Here's an idea. Bronson Reed is doing nothing down in NXT at the moment. Bring up Bronson Reed and put him with Ricochet and have him go in the tag team division. Bronson Reed and Ricochet. They're both flyers. One could bring the power, one could bring the speed, but they both fly around the ring. You could probably have some cool combination moves. Like, I think that would be fun. Think outside the box. You got nothing going on for these people, so think of something fun for them to do. I truly believe that if you got somebody sitting around doing nothing, put them in something. And at the bare minimum, then it's a storyline that you can pull from in about a month. You know, like, even if it's just a tag team that lasts for a month or two, it's something that you can pull from. Stories that people can get invested in. Long-term storytelling. Have some reason behind the stories that you're telling us, you know?
I can't do that, and it's cruel of you to keep bringing it up.
Some people say that they would prefer to see Aleister Black and Ricochet. Sure. Ricochet needs to join the Hurt Business. I feel like he would get lost in the shuffle there, especially alongside of Cedric Alexander, but it wouldn't be the worst idea. Riddick Moss and Ricochet, make them a frenemy tag team. All right, all right. What about, God, I'm just thinking, like, if you don't have something for Ricochet, he can fly around the ring. So what is it that Ricochet is lacking? The ability to speak and a bit of the muscle, like, you know, the overall build, the big muscle. So throw him with somebody who's bigger. Literally, I think Bronson Reed would be a great combination. But already on the main roster, you know, you could go... You know, guys, Ricochet and Braun Strowman. I obviously, right now, the current story that Braun Strowman is going through doesn't lead me to believe that he would work well with anybody. But think about that. Ricochet and Braun Strowman, a big and small team together, would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? It would be actually pretty cool. You could put him with so many other people if you wanted to. Just the fact that he's sitting around really not doing much right now, getting on TV here and there, but losing to Slapjack. Yeah. It would also be cool, let's say, if for whatever reason in 2021, early in 2021, Drew McIntyre loses the WWE Championship, throw Drew McIntyre and Ricochet as a tag team. They've got a little bit of history of working together to take out Brock Lesnar. Put them together as a tag team. Why not? But Paul Carpenter, thank you, buddy. He says Ricochet with Hurt Business. Again, maybe.
Ricochet with Hurt Business.
And then again, thank you, Jacob Toon, for your 2-bomb right there, buddy. Miz TV.
Miz TV now is the star of my own reality show, Miz and Mrs., right here on the USA Network, Thursdays, 10:30, 9:30 Central, and the face of USA.
The face of USA.
Able to make some phone calls and get an exclusive interview with one of our opponents tonight.
He's big. He's
Did
Irish.
Miz borrow that suit from you, Carmen? Dude, if I had that suit, I would never take it off. Like, I want that. How you doing, C Wrestling? Good to see you, man.
Warrior, Sheamus!
Here comes Sheamus. It's Fireface. Fireface, 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 Fireface. Yeah, it's Fireface, everyone. The human jar of mayo. Sheamus. Did I hear about Arturo Ruas tearing his biceps? Supposedly he will be out of action for 6 months. I didn't hear about that, dude. That sucks. Sucks. Arturo just can get 0 breaks going for him. The dude, I don't think is going to make it anywhere in WWE. Unfortunately, too many stop and start pushes, too many mistakes early on in his career. People see him as a jobber already. It's tough to recover once you're jobber status. Yeah. Ghost Rider, I have, man. Yeah, Wrestle with Andy's video there about Adam Cole was fantastic. Loved it. Seriously, it's amazing content he's got over there.
Are you a turkey guy, or did you go straight for the sides?
How about my fuck going straight to the sides about your heads if you don't get to the points?
Whoa, whoa, look,
Wow,
look.
aggressive,
I know we're opponents
okay.
tonight, but we're out here for a friendly interview.
This is all about getting to know you. After all, it was the great Michael Flatley that said, know thine enemy, know thyself.
Isn't that the Lord of the Dance?
Yeah, he said a lot of stuff while dancing.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You don't waste so much
You know
time
Michael
here.
Flatley, come on.
No, we'll have a match to prepare for. Our match to prepare
Look,
for.
look, Sheamus. We don't want to talk about you. We want to talk about your tag team partner, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, boom! There it is. Getting to the points. What you want to know about him, Miz?
What do we want to know about him?
Sheamus Drew at the Rumble.
Let's see. 2 weeks ago, you
Sheamus
made
Drew
one
at
of
Rumble,
the most
AJ
heartfelt
versus Drew
gestures I have ever
at
seen by
TLC.
returning Drew's family chest from Scotland.
Fella, I saw that and I caught the feels.
Ditto. But what did you get in return?
I don't see a sword anywhere. Fella, you got shafted in that deal.
What kind of friend is so disrespectful? Honestly, I think there's more than meets the eye. Hey, John.
Yeah?
Why do you think Drew forgot about Sheamus?
Maybe he had something better to do.
Correct.
Correct.
Or maybe the success has gone to Drew's head.
Correct.
Correct! Or maybe Drew knew all along that Sheamus would be jealous of the fact that he is the WWE champion.
Correct!
You know, what's the difference between me and you, miss? If I give a friend a gift, I don't expect anything in return. Know what I'm saying? They were part of Drew's heirlooms, man, and they belong back with him, his family chest. And there's something that you don't know, and maybe other people don't know, but me and Drew, we're like brothers, lads. We go way back.
That's so nice, they're like brothers. Let's save the sappy stuff. Look, Drew McIntyre has something I want, and let's be honest, he has something you want.
If you guys
the WWE Championship.
And if you guys were brothers or even friends, like you say, Drew would have already given you a championship opportunity.
Yeah. As soon as I cash in this bad boy and become WWE champion once again, John Morrison is first in line.
Because that's what real friends do.
Exactly. That's what real friends do. So what do you say we do this tonight, fella? During our tag team match, you cash in years of repressed resentment, and I cash in my Money in the Bank contract.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
Miz, you know, there's a lot of people back there who, you know, who don't think much of you, but you have your moments, man. That was pretty funny, man. I give it to you. You got a good sense of humor there.
Oh, yeah. Do I? Well, how does it feel to be an afterthought?
Ooh.
To know that Drew is up here and you're down here. When is the last time that you even tasted a WWE championship? What, 5 years ago? For what, 2 months? You were the top of the heap. And now your best friend is there and you let that happen. You want to laugh about something, Sheamus? You want to laugh? Laugh at your career because it's a joke.
Oh, my. Firecrotch is mad. You can see him getting fiery. Uh-oh.
You know, miss, that's the difference between me and you. You like to run your mouths and talk about what you will do. Whereas me, I like to use my hands.
Oh no, Morrison got hit, and then Miz got hit. Now Morrison, now Miz. Numbers game might be a little too much though. John Morrison up on the shoulders of Sheamus and then sent right back down into the mat, and Sheamus is just gonna start stomping away on Morrison. So Firecrotch is getting mad. He be piping mad tonight. Oh, Miz from behind with the Money in the Bank, or sorry, Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, Money in the Bank briefcase. Conman botch. Briefcase to the back of Sheamus as well. And there's another shot with the Money in the Bank. Miz came to play. There's a price to pay. It's time for you to get on your knees. He came to play. Say goodbye to the good old days and never looking back till I say, I came to play. Oh boy! Welcome everyone here to the live stream. My name is Conman167. If you have not done so yet, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Would love to see some more names pop up all the way over there. Oh my god, this wisdom tooth of mine, it is sore. Sore. Woo. All right. Anthony Olmstead, how you doing? He says, tomorrow is the first day of December. Crazy. This month just flew by. Is anybody else feeling this? That this entire year has been one of the longest years of your life, but also one of the shortest? It feels like the days take forever to get through. but then before we know it, it's the end of the week. Like, it's a very weird feeling right now. Abel Cruz, thanks for subscribing. It just feels like the week ends, but the days never finish. You know, they drag on and on and on. But before you know it, the week's over. You're like, holy crap, it's Friday already? Paul says everything is fast and going by too fast. Okay, interesting. Here's Lana and Asuka.
That is how we will beat Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
Excuse me, Lana. You and Asuka will have to have a great strategy if you want to defeat the women's tag team champions 2 weeks in a row. Can you share what you just discussed?
Sarah, you want to understand, but Shayna and I are about to.
Okay, I'm taking the confidence between Asuka. I don't think Sarah was the only one that didn't understand, Byron. Hey, you both very well. That's what it is, Joe. Well, the Raw Women's Championship.
Okay, sure. I have no clue what Lana meant by that. No clue what Lana meant by that whatsoever. No clue. Does anybody have a clue what Lana meant by that? Yeah. Not a clue. People are saying they think it was a botch. Okay, all right. So Lana be botching already. Okay, all right. I could deal with that. Lana had one job to say Asuka. So is that what it was supposed to be? It was supposed to be by Lana and Asuka will, I guess. Diego Toledo says, prove that she doesn't deserve to be a wrestler and just stay as manager. She messed up speaking, so that might actually say the opposite. Might actually say the opposite. Claire Strayer saying there's a lot of botches tonight. There is a lot of botches tonight. I wonder if the fact that they don't have live crowds there to break up when they mess up, you know, if that maybe has something to do with it. That was a backstage segment, though, so that shouldn't really affect anything. But in the ring, when they botch in the ring, especially on the microphone, you know, usually they can put the microphone down if they forget their lines, or if they're butchering their lines or something, they can just put the microphone down and let the crowd cheer. You know, they just put it down and the crowd's cheering, yeah, AJ, 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 and then they can find their lines again. They can work from there.
It's going to make brilliant television.
Botch guy gonna have a lot of content tonight. He sure is. He sure is. He's gonna be all concerned over how many times he can upload in the next 24 hours. Oh, Botch guy, just do the damn uploads. I love you, buddy. I love you. But we can't manipulate the YouTube upload system whatsoever. We just gotta put content out. Just gotta keep feeding the system over and over again. Just spam it. Please, current match. I just tuned in. Current match is a commercial showing hockey. There, look, there's a hug. Gotta love a hug.
But once you write a name on it, it means so much more. Visit hockeyfightscancer.com and donate today.
Noom taught me a different way to think
Damn, wisdom tooth, really bothering me. It sucks because, like, speaking is my job, and it hurts to speak.
Change for good. Visit Noom.com to start your journey.
I really need them removed, though. All 4 of them need to come out. And I just can't find the time. You know, like, I legitimately cannot find a period where I would be able to be off for, like, that long. Because, like, you know, speaking is my job, and I would have to be off speaking for, like, what, 4 weeks? Something like that. Almost a whole month. And I don't know if I can afford to do that right now. So, pain it is. Pain it is. Can't you take painkillers to help? I mean, you can have a little bit of like an Advil or whatever, but it's not like I'm rocking mad painkillers over here. I've got over the counter Advil. So there you go. Extra strength. Oh yeah. Take some whiskey and leave it in the area of the tooth for like 30 seconds. Really? Does that actually help? It's helped you? Okay.
This isn't really me. The Twilight Zone. All new.
Who's my favorite wrestler? Of all time, it's still Chris Jericho, but he has started to slide a little bit further and further down my list. He's not out of the top rank yet. Dolph Ziggler's still right there, and then Shawn Michaels is number 3, but you know, there's stuff that continues to come out about him, and then I'm just like, the individual, the person, I don't really like the person all that much anymore, you know? Time for Lana. And oh my, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about Lana's name spelt backwards? What do you think about Lana's name spelt backwards, huh? Hey, Steve Taylor, thank you, buddy.
Standing by with me right now are the women's tag team champions, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
Oh.
Ladies, last week you suffered your first loss together as a tag team. Now, how confident about this match against Asuka and Lana are you that it's going to turn out differently?
First of all, ew. Second of all, last week was a fluke. We made a rare mistake, and they got lucky. Well, what?
Oh, God, that's going to be loud. Well, I guess we aren't going to hear Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler talk here tonight, so let's sing a little cringe song up in here, everyone. Let's get to this thing. It's time for a little sweet knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sweet knees are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Woo! There we go. Thank you, Steve.
Are you serious?
All right, tonight, no mistakes. No mistakes. We bring our A game, we bring Asuka to her knees, and then we put Lana through a table.
A little bit of disarray here.
All right. And then Lana goes through a table. Damn it, man. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. These stupid wisdom teeth. Flares up like once every 4 months. Con man, get them taken out, and you don't have to get them all done at once. I had each one done at like... You had each one done at different times, yeah. Here's the thing, my man. I wouldn't be able to afford multiple mouth surgeries because my job is speaking yet again, and I just simply wouldn't be able to take that much time off of work. If I ever am able to get around to doing it, I'll just have to take like a month off to recover the whole mouth. I don't know how long it would actually take, how long I would be unable to live stream, but yeah. Anyways, everyone, let's get this match up here on the screen asking you who will win. It's either going to be Lana and Asuka, so the face team, or it will be Nia and Shayna heel. Lana tries to roll her up, and a kick out there by Shayna Baszler. Nice shoulder tackle, knocks back down Lana. Okay, so get those votes in, everyone. Vote face or vote heel right here in the live chat.
Asuka and Lana. Oh, at least before the commercial break, Byron, they seem like they're on the same page. Can you say the same for the women's tag team champions? No, I don't think you can, Tom. Lana helping out Asuka there.
It's like 3 days per tooth. I think it's everybody. Everybody has like a different reaction to how long it takes for you to heal up, right? Oh my God, Lana and Asuka just getting rammed into the barricade.
The more equality that we have, the better off we're going to be.
It's the outside of your jaw. Okay, that one will be good. Apply clove oil to a cotton ball and dab it. Okay. Stay away from sugary and hard foods. Okay. And mouth rinse. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Brandon Jordan, for sending that. Thank you. Jacob Toon says, favorite women's wrestler right now. Yours is Tony or Thunder Rosa. Favorite women's wrestler right now? I've been loving what Sasha Banks has been doing for a while now. I'd say probably Sasha Banks. Hey, Dark Phantoms, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Well, thank you, Jacob Toon, for your support right there, buddy.
You don't like aloha. It's not what that means. Aloha means delicious. It doesn't.
A tea bag, this freaking guy? So with the tea bag, what type of tea are you thinking? And do you just put it on, like, when it's dry, or how do you do it? Yeah, because it's becoming difficult to talk right now at the moment, guys. I do apologize. I would like to be a little bit more over-the-top energetic. Stay strong there, Dark Phantoms. Stay strong, buddy. You put it where it hurts, bro? Okay. All right. I might check that out after the live stream. Sasha Banks is way overrated. Doom superfan, not a fan of her. All right.
The future's yours.
And what do I think of Tessa Blanchard versus Sasha Banks? I mean, we all know that Tessa Blanchard's a bit of a problem child, so I'm not overly excited to see her inside of WWE if it does ever happen. Yeah.
My risk of a potentially serious disease has gone up. That's why I did it.
After 50, ask your doctor, nurse, or pharmacist about
Oh, actually, Brian X167? I remember doing that. Crazy. Crazy, that was a long time ago. Have I seen Shawn Michaels versus John Cena Raw 2007 1-hour match? Kakapopo, yes. In fact, I saw it live. I was watching it back in the day. This was, so let me talk about that, actually, because this just kind of sparked a memory. So for me, it took, I became a wrestling fan in 2005, and it wasn't until 2011 that I saw my first ever pay-per-view. So think about that, guys. From 2005 to 2011, I watched pretty much every single Monday Night Raw. Missed quite a handful of SmackDowns, but pretty much every single Monday Night Raw from sometime in 2005 till 2011, I sat down and watched the shows. And the night after WrestleMania in 2007, I was obviously pumped because it's the night after WrestleMania. They're going to recap the pay-per-view. I remember sitting down on Monday evenings at 7:30 p.m. watching the WWE Experience. That's a great one. That's a throwback. Watching the WWE Experience so I could get the recap of what happened at the pay-per-view the night before. And when I was watching that, I remember then they came out and they had the John Cena versus Shawn Michaels 1-hour match, and it was a WrestleMania rematch. And for me, that was one of the coolest things. So I try to look at wrestling through those eyes. Try to look at it through the eyes of somebody who didn't get to watch the culmination of the feuds. What is it that got you excited for the shows? When you saw a steel cage match, when you saw a WWE Championship match, or when you saw a pay-per-view rematch on TV. So I understand why WWE still does that to this day. where they announce it as WrestleMania rematches or build it up as a WrestleMania main event caliber match, right? I really understand why they do it, because people who didn't actually get to watch the pay-per-view might get really, really excited to see that match going down that night that they tuned in to watch wrestling. And Nia's just running over Lana. But we got a 5-bomb right up in here from Paul Carpenter. And he says, Con, let me ask you this. Do you think Andrade can have Charlotte talk to Vince about having Zelina Vega come back eventually? I mean, he can do all he wants. At the end of the day, Zelina Vega got fired because Vince McMahon wanted to make a point and make a message out of Zelina Vega, you know? As scummy as it was, he wanted to make a point. And unfortunately, that point was well heard amongst the Raw locker room. Really well heard.
Con, let me ask you this. Do you think Andrade can have Charlotte talk to Vince about having Zelina Vega come back eventually?
Doesn't surprise me that Zelina Vega doesn't want to come back. She was treated like dirt. Treated like absolute dirt. And Lana sent outside of the ring.
Oh, this is dangerous territory for Lana when it comes to Nia Jax.
Lana slammed into the barricade. And she's starting to look really in a lot of pain. Lana now lifted up yet again. Lana, oh my God, Lana slides down the back, and then Nia Jax goes face first right into the steel post. Holy moly. Okay. Do I think Sheamus is a babyface for now? Yes. For now, I think Sheamus is a bit of a babyface. Oh my God, what a code breaker from Asuka. And now targeting Nia Jax. Hip attack to Nia in the corner. Back elbow there. Whoever that is, thanks for subscribing. Beautiful drop kick from Asuka as well. And there's another hip attack delivered. Into the cover. Count of 2, kick out. King of Fate says, man, Raw really does drag on. It's only 9:26, man. I know. Think about this. If this was SmackDown, we'd be 35 minutes from the end of the show, 34 minutes from the end of the show. Raw just feels like every week, it doesn't matter how good the show is or how bad the show is. Every single week, the 3 hours drag on. Just that third hour seems like it takes forever to get to. And then once you're in it, it never ends. Lana all the way up, though. Crossbody to Shayna. Shayna rolls through. Smart. Shayna Baszler lifts her up into the Kirifuda clutch, but hang on. Lana. Oh, Nia Jax pulls down Asuka on the outside of the ring. Pulls her back to the far side. Into it. Spinning back fist from Asuka. Asuka hanging on. Oh, what a knee strike right there to Shayna Baszler. Shayna. Oh, my God. Shayna's down. 2. My God. Lana wins. Wow. Okay. Lana just pinned Shayna Baszler. Sure. Oh, and they're going to run away now. Oh, Lana's going to try to hobble away. Nia Jax going right back after him. Yes, you are, Paul. Sorry about that, buddy. Let me get that in there. 5-time. And here's Sheamus.
Oh, my God. You all right? Want something funny, do you? Huh? Do you like what you saw out there on Miz TV? Him smacking me in the back with a briefcase? Think that's funny, do you? I mean, honestly, it was kind of funny. I mean, you're a physical guy, but that was quite the beating they gave to you out there, and I guess Miz was right. That was some quality television. Plus CTV. I mean,
It was a bit of fun now, you say, when you talk about it. But, you know, and also, thanks for coming out there and, you know, to help me. Like, just to know that the roles are reversed, I'll do exactly the same thing for you.
See, that's why you and I have always got along so well.
Yeah.
Now you're in the zone. Now you're ready. Now you're ready to knock the heads off those two Muppets.
Oh, yeah, fella. That was just the appetizer. Tonight's the main course. Let's finish what they started.
Cool.
Right?
McIntyre, Sheamus on the same page. I don't know about that. I mean,
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Oh, but here's what I do know.
All right. Here comes Kofi and Xavier Woods, the Raw Tag Team Champions, The New Day. Oh, yeah. Remember when The New Day were booed? Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, crazy. They were once heels. It worked, though. Carmren Tucker, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Great to have you. Thanks for subscribing. I know, Vamsy. I know, buddy.
On screen and the airwaves. Tim and Sid, weekdays on Sportsnet.
I'll be right back, guys. I just need to go get another Advil. My mouth is too sore. I'll be right back.
I can't skate. I don't know how you guys do that. When I go, I got the chair. I'll be right there with the little kids screwing by me.
It's gonna make brilliant television.
After 80 years, we've made it the most awarded. But only you can make a moment last forever. We make it so you can go anywhere and do anything. But only you can chase freedom. Because the truth is, we don't make Jeep. You do. Jeep, Canada's #1 selling SUV brand. Right now, get 5% off MSRP for up to $3,250 in discounts on 2021 Jeep.
All right. Advil taken. Hopefully my mouth will not be too sore to continue talking because we still got an hour and a half left here tonight. Yeah. I will try to stay as energetic, as upbeat, and as active as I normally am here, but it's becoming difficult. But welcome everybody here to the live stream. My name is Conman167. If you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also subscribe, just like Death the voice actor. Welcome to the channel, my friend. And also, everyone, if you have not done so, leave a like. I think I said leave a like there before, but it doesn't matter. Leave a like. That's super important. So keep on liking the video, all right? But tonight, gonna be interesting if they can deliver a good rest of the show. Todd says, get your teeth fixed before you regret it. Honestly, dude, I would love to. I'd love to be able to just take a month off. It's not as simple as that. You know, I'm not in a position where I can truly take a month off right now to get it done. But I need to at some point. Like, I absolutely will need to at some point. It's just, the question is, when? When do I do it? And I know how all of you guys would say. You would be like, oh, don't worry, Conman will still be here when you get back. You know, we'll still watch you when you get back. Take your time, all that stuff. And yeah, you know, I understand and I appreciate that you guys would still be here, but I feel like I've also got a bit of a responsibility to provide entertainment for you guys week in and week out, right? Make Bob fill in. Yeah, can you imagine? Hey, Bob, you're going to fill in now.
I've been wanting Drew and Sheamus for years to team up, and I finally get it, but I know Sheamus is going to turn.
Imagine Drew turned. Imagine Drew turned. Nobody would expect that. It'd be a stupid move, that's why. But what are my plans for the holiday season? As of right now, I don't know. I don't know. I might go to my mom and dad's house for Christmas morning and then come back home. You know, I'm not too sure what we're doing. I don't think we're going to be doing much. We might not do anything at all because of COVID and everything, right? Here's New Day.
As the newest host in the revival of the greatest video game network of all time, I'm talking about G4, baby!
Special, bro. Obviously, things that are important to me, becoming a sports entertainer here at WWE, becoming future king of the ring. It's happening at some point, this is huge for me because video games are my happy place. They're where I'm from. They're where my peoples be. So I want to say thank you to anybody who's ever been in an up, up, down, down video. Anybody who's ever watched an up, up, down, down video. Anybody who's ever gone to uuddshop.com and got some merch from your boy. If you've supported me in any way, thank you so much. It honestly means more to me than you'll ever know. Thank you.
Wow. Hashtag Creed4G4. And actually, you know what? In an effort to practice this newfound hosting responsibility, Xavier is going to give us a rundown, a recap, a play-by-play, if you will, about the Hurt Business and their inability to take these WWE World Tag Team Championships from us. They failed not one time, not 2 times, nah, bruh, but 3 times, Lord of mercy.
And it all started just 2 weeks ago. Look at this.
2 weeks ago.
Beautiful Trouble in Paradise from Kofi Kingston. Tag from Woods. Kofi takes Cedric, puts him up on his knee. Woods in the double stomp through Cedric's soul. Covers him. 1, 2, 3. What an ending to that match. New Day retains their championships. Wow. Just an incredible ending to a great match. Wow. It's so good. It's so good. I told him the week before I was going to do it to him.
His jaw.
Now, since we talked about the first one, let's talk about part 2. New Day versus Hurt Business for the championship. Here we go. And what do we have here? A cheating Cedric. Are you okay, bro?
Life is Fields podcast. How you doing?
Here's Shelton doing some good work on the outside, tag wrestling. He hears the ref counting to 10, slides in the ring, doesn't bring Kofi Kingston, who's beat up and can't get in the ring on his own, thus making the Hurt Business win that match. But since they forgot the rules to a tag team match, New Day retains their championships.
All this time in the business, they don't know the rules, bro.
It's just a 10.
He spent so much
Just get in before 10. It's really easy. But now let's talk about part 3. Gorgeous dive from Kofi Kingston on to Cedric Alexander, putting him out of business. Oh, Selton with the powerbomb. Woods rolls through. Oh, and a 1, 2, 3. Oh. And you know the crazy thing about that? Since there was the countout, we were gracious enough to give them a rematch immediatamente. That means immediately. And we still beat them. If I'm Hurt Business, I'm hurt right now.
Hey, here comes Hurt Business.
I believe the Hurt Business has heard enough.
No Bobby Lashley. Okay. So Bobby Lashley ain't out here.
Are in desperate need of a wake-up call from this ridiculous dream sequence that you're in, and I'm going to do it with a dose of reality. Your math is off. We are actually 2 and 2 because the referee raised our hands when you got counted out. So, I think we're actually tied up. And that's okay, because the next time you're willing to put those tag team championships up on the line, this amazing, historic tag team championship reign that you've had will all seem like a distant dream.
Because New Day, we're not just going to take those titles from you. We're going to hurt you. This ends with the Hurt Business standing tall and you two in your next dream sequence.
Uh-oh. Oh, here comes Cedric.
It was pure dumb luck that allowed you to pin Shelton Benjamin last week. But I'm not Shelton Benjamin. Your luck runs out. I'm about to show you what the Hurt and Hurt Business stands for. So that,
but I'm not
that
Shelton
G4
Benjamin.
gig you got, I hope it's a dream come true, because this is about to be your nightmare.
I figured it stood for hurt, but if it means something else, okay.
Okay. Oh! So Cedric Alexander with a little bit of a cheap shot on Xavier Woods. Is the bell going to ring here soon? Oh, Cedric taking the tag team title belt away from Xavier, and we're going to go to commercial break. I'm sorry, everyone. I am definitely off right now.
The Simpsons, Sundays 8/7 Central on City TV.
Yeah, definitely off right now, guys, honestly. This tooth is... it feels like my entire left side of my face, and I know it's the right side for when you guys are looking, but my left. It feels like from here to here, and then down my neck a little bit is all just very, 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 very tight to the point that I can't really open my mouth, and every time I open my mouth, it hurts. So I do apologize, guys. Some people saying, like, do this, do that, put an ice pack, and I appreciate all of you guys for your tips. Please keep them coming. Unfortunately, I can't really do much about it right now because I'm still alive. So I will do something after, obviously, the live stream, but that's in an hour and 20 minutes. Hopefully, this will be a little better here in some few moments. Oh, okay. Amani James, I've kind of had problems with them for about a year and a bit now, probably about a year and a half, maybe even closer to 2 years now. And I keep pushing it back, getting things dealt with, and yeah. Aura gel, not the worst idea. I actually do have some in my bathroom, so I might actually have to put that on. Yeah, Aura gel. I look like Sami Zayn. I'll take that. The great liberator. Great liberator of YouTube. Oh, man. Jacob Toon says, I can definitely see the Rock comparisons. The Rock Cedric comparisons now. Yeah, man. Seriously, they're there. They're absolutely there. Retro Demand saying, if I had to end a stream early, would you? I mean, if I couldn't do anything, yeah, I would end a stream. I'm able to push through, though, I think, here for the next hour and 20. It's sore, do not get me wrong. Every single word that leaves my mouth is very, very painful, but I think we can push on for the next hour and 20 minutes. Whiskey for sure, mouthwash, salt water, tea bags, ice pack. I'm going to try it all here, guys.
Top of her game with Tara Sloan, Sundays on Sportsnet 1. This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion.
All right, let's get back here to Monday Night Raw. And this match is officially underway. Xavier Woods versus Cedric Alexander. So let's get them up on the screen. So Xavier versus Cedric.
Second week in a row. You call arrogance, I call it confidence. And this is the Cedric Alexander that we need to see. A Cedric Alexander that's
Boom. Jason Barker says, pull all the stops on your wisdom teeth. Yes, I definitely will. Literally going to spend some time on them, I think, right after this live stream. I have to. Going into the stream today, they were sore. It was really sore. About 45, no, about an hour before the live stream, it started flaring up, and I'm like, oh god, this is going to be so painful by the end of the stream. And I was right. Oh, going for the DDT was Xavier Woods. Hung up over the top rope, though. Oh, yeah. Hey, Botch Guy, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Welcome to the live stream.
On your wisdom teeth.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to pull all these stops, Jason. I'm going to have to figure out some way to get this thing managed before Wednesday, because there's no way in hell I can do another stream like this. Oh, elbow right there from Cedric Alexander. Another elbow. 3 elbows to the midsection of Xavier Woods, and then going into a bit of a... I don't know what move this is. No idea what it is. Take some pliers, pull them out, pour some Jack on them. It'll feel better in a couple days. Botch Guy asking, am I getting my wisdom teeth removed? The answer is no, I'm not getting them removed. The truth of it is that I really need them removed, and they still aren't going to be removed. I don't have anything lined up. They are very painful right now. Yeah, I wish that I was able to find the time to get them removed as well, but I need like a whole month off, and I just can't afford to do that. So yes, that's where we're at, my man. That's where we're at, and it makes speaking difficult. Uh-oh, but Cedric Alexander with a bit of a sleeper in on Xavier Woods. Modified stunner as well. I'm sorry to hear that, Ghostface, but I'm glad to hear that you are doing a little better. Apologies that I haven't updated the poll, so let's fix that thing. Conman needs to do his job. And it's either Xavier or it's going to be said. Cedric, there we go, guys. Get those votes in. For who do you think is going to win? See you later, Jacob Toon. Xavier Woods, though, with that little slide over the top of the head of Cedric Alexander, now slides back inside the ring. Kips up. Clothesline delivered to Cedric. And into the cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Kick out by Alexander.
Xavier Woods is about being the new host of the reviving G4 TV. Plenty of other endeavors.
But Xavier Woods looking for maybe a pile driver? I don't know. Oh, Cedric, what a counter. Into a brain buster. Holy crap. Hooks the leg. 2. Kick out by Xavier Woods. That was really close. It was extremely close. But once again, guys, get your votes in for who do you think is going to win. Vote Woods, vote Cedric right here in the live chat. Yeah, good match so far, Botch Guy. It's been the best match of the night, in my opinion, so far. Haven't really been thrilled by tonight's Monday Night Raw. Nothing truly meaningful going on except for setting up the story of Sheamus versus Drew. Last hour, we'll probably have some more meaningful stuff. Cody Begg was here earlier, King of Fate. He was, my man. He was. He came in, dropped a little bit of heat, asked me to sing Nikki Bella's theme song and do a little dance, and I did for $25. It's worth every penny. Uh-oh, here comes Cedric. What a suicide dive. Oh, Xavier Woods just sidestepped him, though.
Woods able to spot Alexander at the last second. Use Alexander's momentum against him. Count of 6. Both superstars have the count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Count of 8, and Woods is
count of 8. Xavier Woods slides back inside the ring. My God. Oh, Cedric. Oh, God. Lumbar check delivered. It's over. Cedric beats Xavier. I'm okay with that. I'm really, really, really okay with that. That is a fantastic booking decision. That's the best booking decision of the night. Cedric Alexander just pinned Xavier Woods clean.
Cedric Alexander, he felt wrong, and tonight he sought to right that wrong, and I think he did.
Oh. So that's what they're doing. Okay, cool. So, before the match, Cedric Alexander said he's not Shelton Benjamin. Got right in their face, and he said, I'm going to show you what Hurt really is all about, or something along those lines. And then at the end, he leaves the Hurt Business in the ring by themselves when he's celebrating up the ramp. So, he's starting to get a big head. He's starting to think he is the cream of the crop. He's starting to think he is the ace of the Hurt Business, and he's better than the Hurt Business. Interesting. That's an interesting character. I like that.
It seemed like Randy Orton was about to secure his spot going forward until this. Bizarre sounds, the frightening effects would only mean one thing.
Okay.
Him.
The cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah. Take it. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to do a Macho Man impression right there, and I don't think that came out really good. So does this mean Cedric is leaving the Hurt Business? Oh, I don't know. Maybe? Maybe down the line. Maybe they're just teasing a few stuff. Here's Styles backstage.
Yeah, no. Skipper!
What's
up, almost? How you guys doing?
What do you want, Riddle? Big match tonight. You know what they're calling it? A sudden death triple threat match. This is serious.
I know it's serious. The winner of this match, it's a WWE Championship opportunity. I've never won it. I know you have, and you lost it, and you haven't been able to win it back since.
Well, that's going to change tonight when I win this match.
Well, you better hop out of the way, Skipper, because I'm getting this carrot tonight.
What'd you say? Why is this so funny?
Skipper is the name of his bunny.
Wait. How do you know? Almost. How do you know this? You've been talking to him? I told you not to talk to him. Listen, you know what? It doesn't make any sense that your rabbit's named Skipper. They don't skip, they hop. In fact, you should name him Hoppy.
Well, I can't name him Hoppy because I already named my turtle Hoppy. Also, you remind me so much of Skipper. You got great ups, you got great jumping ability, you're super furry, and you're totally cute.
Is that cute to you?
What did I do, bro?
I got time for this, Riddle. Let's go, Almost.
I'll get you back, bro.
I'll tell you what, there's a method behind the madness of Riddle. I'm telling you. You may not get it right now, but there is.
Here comes Keith Lee. Keith Lee, I should say. Keith Lee. It's Baskin season. Oh, God. Yeah, that was funny. It was good. It's the type of stuff, though, that I'm talking about. Matt Riddle could be very, very entertaining backstage. I just don't see him as a main event player. That might have been the longest 8 minutes of my life. Holy crap, that was only 8 minutes. Wow, guys. All right, we need some distractions, okay? Let's get some questions rolling in, okay? Everyone, ask questions away. I need to distract myself. I need to have something going on here in the live chat. I'm sitting here, I'm picking at this wisdom tooth of mine, and it's becoming sore and sore. So distract me, all right? Chat, I need your help. Conman needs help coming up with things to talk about. So, what do you like? What do you want to know? What do you want to ask? What do you want to talk about? Let's get these rolling here in the live chat. So, did I see Team Shotzi as Ember Moon and Rhea Ripley? Who do I think will be the final member of Team Shotzi? I actually don't know. Who do you guys think is going to be the final member of Team Shotzi? What's it like to be a Ginge? You get burnt in the sun a lot. And, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Do I think Alexander is going to turn? Not anytime soon. I think they're going to explore a story of some infighting within the Hurt Business and maybe make them a little stronger.
It's the new and exciting
What's it like being a Leafs fan? Have you ever stepped on Lego after playing with it? Yeah, so being a Leafs fan is pretty much like playing with your Lego for about like 2, 3, 4 hours. You build something dope, and you're like, oh, this is one of the coolest things I've ever built. One of the coolest things that I have ever seen. I can't wait for other people to see it. And then you step on a Lego and trip over the thing that you just built, and everything's destroyed. And then you fall on the Legos, and it hurts even more. That's pretty much what it's like being a Leaf fan. You know, you build something really cool every single year, only to get your heart broken at the very end, and for it to be very, 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 very painful. That's what it's like being a Leaf fan. Will there be a TLC predictions video with Botch Guy? I know it's a few weeks away. Game plan is to do it. Game plan is to always do predictions for pay-per-views. The last 2 that we have had come our way, we haven't been able to do. But it's our game plan to do them for TLC, yeah. Favorite wrestling pay-per-view? Money in the Bank 2011, because it was the first ever pay-per-view that I bought myself, and it was the first ever pay-per-view I got to watch. It also contained one of my favorite matches of all time, John Cena versus CM Punk. Money in the Bank 2011 was a fantastic show. Fantastic. But remember, everyone, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you guys are really enjoying the show, you can always drop a little donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated. Favorite AEW match? And let me tell you, there is no better time like the present to catch up on the original lineup of award-winning content. Favorite AEW match so far? You will not want to miss seeing all new episodes of your favorite series, including WWE Bucks versus Lucha Bros was great. WWE and WWE Untold. Plus every single episode of every I did. WWE has to offer, including Raw. Did I enjoy? I don't know if I enjoyed Moxley versus Omega #1. I enjoyed the build to it. I'm not sure I enjoyed the match as much as I enjoyed the build. Stadium Stampede was pretty freaking good. Yeah. Cody versus Dustin was fantastic as well. I'm just trying to go through and just really thinking what matches stood out to me. What was Revolution? I feel like Revolution was the Stadium Stampede and there was one other on it. Revolution. AEW.
Vaping can expose you to toxic metal particles like nickel, chromium, and lead that can damage your lungs.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what my favorite match from AEW is, to be quite honest. I've seen most of the matches only once. I legitimately don't know, guys. I don't have an answer for you. My favorite match from AEW. I don't have an answer. Let me take a look through. Best AEW matches so far. Jericho versus Cody was great. Lucha Bros versus Young Bucks, yeah, that was fantastic. Moxley versus Omega, the Lights Out match, yeah, that was good. Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. I don't know why I forgot about this. This is the match that I was thinking through my mind. Kenny Omega and Adam Page versus the Young Bucks. That tag team match there. The ending of Young Bucks and Omega on the one side looking like they were going to triple super kick Adam Page, and then Adam Page looking like he was going to hit the buckshot lariat onto Kenny Omega, kind of the dissension of the group. You know, I really liked that match. I'm going to go ahead and say that was my favorite match inside of All Elite Wrestling. So Kenny Omega and Adam Page versus Young Bucks, yeah. And then, yeah, Cody versus Dustin was great as well. Some really good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and say that, though. Antonio Coleman, how you doing, my man? He says you should do a Money in the Bank 2011 live stream. Eventually we will. Eventually we will. Eventually we will. Like I said before, guys, we are going to start something new in the new year. In the new year, what we're going to do is we are going to basically start streaming some old pay-per-views on this channel. Kind of the idea that I had in the past of Throwback Thursday for anybody who's been around that long. And similar idea to watching Lucha Underground, but it's going to kind of replace watching Lucha Underground for a bit. Or maybe some weeks, I'll be like, hey guys, would you like to watch Lucha Underground this week? We're going to do something like that, but it is in the new year. We are going to be bringing in some new content. VamC says a lot of people said that Young Bucks versus Omega and Page is one of the best tag team matches of all time, and I have to agree. Yeah, dude. Oh, hell yeah. It's one of the best tag team matches of all time. It's certainly up there. I'm not quite well-versed enough in old school wrestling to be able to full-heartedly say that it's the best tag team match of all time. I would definitely say it's the best modern tag team match since Revival versus DIY 2 out of 3 Falls match, TakeOver Toronto. I would say it's the best tag team match since then, in my opinion. Do you guys agree with that, though? What do you think? Actually, here's a better question. What was better? Young Bucks versus Adam Page and Kenny Omega, or DIY versus Revival 2 out of 3 Falls match? Which match was better, guys? What do you think? Ready? We're gonna chant bro. Bro, 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 bro. Do I do watch-alongs with older pay-per-views? We're gonna start in the new year, my man. In the new year, when we come back, we are going to absolutely run full speed, head first into it. We're going to run right into the old pay-per-views. Antonio Coleman dropping 3. Thank you, my man. Antonio says you should do a Money in the Bank 2011 live stream. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely, in the future. I'm sure we can. Oh, Matt went for the big V-trigger-like knee, couldn't land it. And now, everyone, it is time to get this match up on the screen. We are in the final hour of Monday Night Raw here tonight. Big matchup, actually. Keith Lee gonna fly, baby. And they get it out of the way just in the nick of time. All right, right there. You could do that. Absolutely, Jason Barker. I definitely could. What my game plan is we're going to roll through the pay-per-views. Whatever pay-per-view I'm on, we're going to watch. It's my game plan.
Well, these matches in particular are especially dangerous. It's sudden death. That means you have to race to that pinfall. There's no waiting for somebody to be eliminated.
Okay, so who will win? It is either going to be Riddle, Styles, or it's going to be Keith Lee. Look at the strength of Keith Lee. Big Daddy Keith shoves them off the ropes, leaps over both of them. Wow, ducks underneath both of them as well. Here they go. Ooh, Keith Lee. Oh, and then Matt Riddle just kicks down AJ Styles. Crossbody right there to to whatever his name is, Riddle, and then a kick out. So get that vote in there today, everyone. Who do you think is going to win? Vote Riddle, vote Styles, or vote Lee right here. Oh. Am I going to do ECW pay-per-views? I'm sure eventually, guys. How quick are we going to get around to it? I don't know, right? Like, it's going to take a long-ass time to get through all the pay-per-views that we have to watch. But we'll get through it. We'll plug along. Oh, Keith Lee kicks down AJ Styles as well and shoves AJ Styles right back towards Matt Riddle. 2016, 2017 SmackDown was amazing in your opinion. Honestly, yeah, it was great. It was great.
And I mean, look at the elevation. Oh, I say, look at poor AJ.
A little bit, baby bra. They did a little bit, my man.
And now it's Riddle and Lee. These two are friends. Riddle and Keith Lee known each other long before their WWE careers.
Con Man, are you gonna find a way where people can watch pay-per-views, or do they have to have the WWE Network just in case? Totally gonna have to have the WWE Network. Yeah, I'm not able to. No, I'm not gonna do that. You're just gonna have to have the WWE Network, and if you're not able to watch along with me, you can. I don't know. If you want to go out of your way to find illegal ways to stream it, you absolutely can, right? But the reason that I did the Lucha Underground thing was because there was no other way for you guys to watch it. We had to find some way for you to be able to watch along with us, right? But with the WWE Network, we're just going to do that. Hey, Mus Irving, how you doing? It was pretty cool, Paul, wasn't it? Kick to the back of Keith Lee. Hey, L, how you doing, L? Welcome to the live stream, L. Oh, AJ Styles just sends him face first into the feet of Riddle, but then Lee gets shoved back. Styles sent right up there. Oh my God, what a running knee from AJ. Riddle now, big running knee, knocks down AJ Styles. Oh, that's weird, King of Fate. That's really weird, dude. Oh my God, a floating bro. Down goes both of them. And we're going to go to commercial break, and Con Man is going to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back, everyone. Tell me your least favorite wrestler of all time here in the live chat. I will be right back, okay? Do not go anywhere. Tell me your least favorite wrestler here in the live chat.
I ordered these VHS tapes. Remember what VHS tapes are, Jamal? You know what those are? I can't skate. I don't know how you guys do that. When I go, I got the chair. I'll be right there with the little kids scooting by me.
It's gonna make brilliant television.
You're going to miss the award show.
Oh, Brandon, I don't care about awards. I'm all about rewards now.
But you won.
Tell me about it. These were free.
Wow.
Introducing Skip Rewards. Earn points on every order with Skip the Dishes.
Good choice. Head & Shoulders keeps your hair flake-free and looking 100% great.
I never do anything less than 100%.
Me neither. I make 100% of my leg days.
100! My hair looks this incredible, even in 100% humidity.
Take it up to 100 with clinically proven Head & Shoulders.
It's the new and exciting 888 Poker, and it's made to thrill. It's made to chill. It's made to go bold. It's made to hold. It's made to raise. It's made to amaze. It's made to...
How we doing? Okay, we're back. Stone Cold Steve Austin's your least favorite. Interesting. All right. Michael Naka. Nakazawa. Oh, guys, honestly, I've been really enjoying watching BTE recently. Being the Elite. Does anybody here in this live chat keep up to date with BTE? Anybody here? Because, man, it's been quite funny. Been really enjoying it. I look forward to it every single Monday. But I've been. What did I start watching? I started watching back some old episodes. I went because I didn't follow along until probably like the last half of this year sort of deal. Like it really not that long ago that I started following along. So I went back right to the start of the creation of AEW, and I've been watching through since then. And I just got to the point where the pandemic began, so I still got some more episodes to go. I believe I'm just before episode 200 of BTE. But my game plan after that is to go back to the start of BTE and get a really good grasp as to how BTE came, how all of the wrestling became what it was. You know, I kind of want to follow that along. I want to follow their vlogs. So I'm going to eventually go back and watch from episode 1. But yeah, it's been really fun getting to learn the superstars some more.
And it's with that kind of power that he has dominated Tom.
Styles hard into the post, and that leaves Riddle and Lee alone in the ring. Impact of Styles connecting to the post, but that's a blessing in disguise for Keith Lee and Riddle now, or at least Keith Lee, who now only has to focus on Riddle. Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to go.
Sorry, guys. Oh.
Pinfall submission inside the ring.
Sorry. Okay. Big clothesline right there from Keith Lee into the corner.
There's that elevation you spoke of, and here comes
Did I know that my UFC 229 live stream almost had 1 million viewers? Yeah, man. Yeah, it was crazy. What a live stream that was when I broke 100,000 subscribers as well.
Battling back, Riddle is trying his best to battle back.
Yeah, those strikes have no effect, Joe. No effect whatsoever. We know Riddle can hang with some heavy hitters.
But now Matt Riddle being lifted up by Keith Lee, looking for the Spirit Bomb. Can he hit it? Oh my God, Riddle transitioning into a little bit of an armbar. Styles is back inside the ring. Oh my God, Keith Lee using Riddle as a freaking weapon. Talk about a weapon. Keith Lee's a walking weapon. I will after the live stream, Paul. I will after the live stream, Paul. I'm not going to sit here with a nice pack on my face on live stream, but yeah.
Right to the back of the neck with the kick, and now it's Riddle. Styles back into the ring. Riddle between Styles and Lee. Riddle teeing off on AJ Styles and Keith Lee.
Nice overhead belly-to-belly throw. Actually, that's a T-bone suplex. What a pounce delivered. Down goes Riddle.
I'd say he got pounced out of his shoes, but he's not wearing any.
That arm and all, Keith Lee still displaying the falls into the cover to challenge McIntyre for the title, and a kick out.
And right here, the uncanny power of Keith Lee.
Probably Jason Barker, probably. How much pain am I in a 1 to 10? See, I don't like scales like that because I honestly don't know how to rate it. But I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Like, you know, I'm pushing through, but like every single word that comes out of my mouth is, it just shoots down the side of my neck in pain. But I'd probably say like a 6 or 7, somewhere in that range. It's quite sore. Uh-oh.
What is Styles thinking now?
Styles now.
Planning for Keith Lee.
Gonna look to climb up to the top rope.
Blemish since being drafted to Raw last month. A perfect 5.
Oh, was that a low blow?
Was that a headbutt?
Oh, it was a headbutt. Okay, it was a headbutt, not a low blow. Back left. Back left. It's what you call impacted, I believe. Impacted wisdom tooth, and the flaps of skin are still there, so they kind of encompass the tooth, meaning that the little flaps have the possibility for food and stuff to get stuck underneath. It's probably the worst version of a impacted wisdom tooth, or at least along that line, you know. Crossbody right there, though, into the cover. Count of 2, kick out into the cover yet again. Riddle's in trouble. 2, Riddle kicks out of that one.
That was close. Styles nearly had it. Styles now understands he may have it here.
Oh, Brandon Jordan, dude, it was a rough one a year ago. What is Keith Lee doing? Keith Lee grabs Styles from behind. Back elbow delivered to Keith Lee. Riddle kicks Lee across the side of the head. Styles, couple shots right there. Big kick yet again. Oh, wow. Boom.
What an incredible matchup. Oh, wait a minute. No time for Riddle.
Of course, Glenn Cross. Of course, I love being able to speak to you guys. I love hanging out with you, and I don't want to leave you guys too early, you know? It is something I personally look forward to and get a lot of enjoyment out of every single week. So I don't really want to miss out on being live with you guys. But man, Keith Lee and Riddle are putting on a barn burner right now. Phenomenal form. Ouch. Cover. 2, 3. Styles wins. It is going to be Styles versus McIntyre. That's the right call. That is 1,000% the right call. AJ versus Drew. All right, give it to me. Inject that straight into my veins. So did I, Nathan Barker. So did I. I said that it was going to be AJ Styles versus Drew. It just made the most amount of sense. I said AJ versus Drew at TLC. Sheamus versus Drew at Rumble. That's what I think is going to go down. Big win for AJ Styles. I don't have any appointments or anything planned at all. Probably not going to go in anytime soon. So maybe in a year. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you, Matthew Bonneau. What do I think of Raw so far? Cedric versus Xavier was good. Opening segment was good. Stuff with Drew and Sheamus was good. That match was really good. I'm going to go ahead and say Raw so far. It's 10:15. I think we could have one more big segment. I'm saying 7 out of 10 right now. 7 out of 10 is what I've got the show. I think it's not as good as last week's at this point. I think I gave last week's an 8 out of 10, correct? I think it's just a little shy of last week's Raw so far. So 7 out of 10 for me.
Excuse me. Now, I have a couple questions I'd like to ask you, but before I get to the interview, let's take a look at what happened earlier tonight on Miz TV.
Yeah, Miz had some inflammatory remarks about Sheamus, saying that he was an afterthought, that his career was a joke. Even tried to get Sheamus to turn on Drew.
Yeah, but no, I know, man. My other teeth are sore as well. Again, it all comes back down to this. My job is to speak. My job is to talk. That's how I earn money. That's how I put a roof over my head. That's how I'm able to put food in my mouth, right? So it's not as easy as just saying I'm going to take time off to get it fixed. It's not as easy as just saying that. You know, I gotta really plan it out properly. Do it over Christmas break. I don't have anything lined up. Nothing lined up. There won't be anything lined up. That's not happening. I'm not doing wisdom teeth over Christmas break. News there. But thank you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is that a serious question, Charlie? Do we look like idiots to you? Of course we have a strategy. Look, first we set our sights on Randy Orton, and the WWE Championship disappeared from him. Now, Drew McIntyre has a future opponent, which we just saw AJ Styles win. And not only that, he has a tag team partner tonight with Sheamus that he can't trust. Something we never have to worry
Also, I wonder how much it would cost, because obviously I'm a YouTuber and I don't have benefits, so I wonder how much it would cost. Probably quite a bit. Let's take a look. Canadian Wisdom Tooth.
I'm listening to you. I'm hearing you, but it sounds like you're just rattling off a bunch of facts and not actually presenting any type of real plan.
$1,800.
Hey, I have an idea.
Holy frig! 1,800. What? Oh my God. $1,800. Yeah, that's not happening. Not anytime soon. Oh God, Dana's flexing. All right. Is healthcare more affordable in Canada compared to the U.S.? Miles more affordable. Especially if you have benefits. Like, that's the biggest downfall of working on YouTube, is that I don't have benefits. We have universal health care, but we still do have things that don't fall under the Universal Health Care Act. So, like, you know, if you go to a hospital with your health card, you're fine. You walk in and you walk out, and you don't have you don't pay for that much. But once you start doing extra stuff on top of it, that's where it can get a little pricey. But for the most part, yeah. Keith Ubert says 2,200 after taxes, get on a payment plan. So, question, because I've never looked into it, and for anybody who happens to be self-employed, is there a place that, you know, you can just sign up for benefits? Like, is there like an insurance company that does that? Is that how that works? Because I honestly don't know. I've never looked into it, and I honestly probably should at this point. Because suddenly Khan doesn't feel the pain that much after seeing the price. Oh, dude. I think I feel the pain even more because I realize it's not happening anytime soon. Medicare? Isn't that U.S.? Or is that Canada? Oh, Medicare Canada. Okay. That is, okay, interesting. Canada's healthcare systems. That is what it's called. My bad. I don't know too much about this stuff. Okay.
People say at Napa Auto Pro we do suspension.
Oh goodness.
Regular maintenance, seasonal maintenance, overdue maintenance, always with a smile.
Retro says, don't you wish you lived in the UK? We are grateful for the NHS. Health should be free for everyone. Healthcare is, it is covered here in Canada, but not everything, right? Not everything is covered here in Canada. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Matthew Beno.
Wasting time buying food you don't need. Stuck in a rut of the same recipes.
Yeah, thanks, Matthew.
Dinner is different. Step-by-step recipes.
Just kind of crazy. Is that how much it would be?
Dinner solved.
Buy into Canadian benefits. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out, guys. Yeah, pretty much, Robbie. That's what it looks like. It looks like that's what it's gonna cost for me to be able to do that.
Stories about Canadians. They're about learning from our past. They're an escape.
Cost between $225, $600 per tooth. The good news is most dental insurance plans cover wisdom tooth removal. So, dental insurance. That's probably what I should look into then. Also, the other thing in the back of my mind, and this is going to kind of sound funny, but it is a bit of a perk to the relationship that I have. So me and Becca, obviously, you know, we're moving closer and closer towards what our goal is in our relationship, and eventually she's going to be a teacher who does have benefits, and there's special benefits that go along with it. So I will eventually be covered underneath her, but right now, I'm on my own, baby.
Shredded wheat cereal, 100% whole grain wheat with 0 grams of sugars and 0 salt.
I think Steve Taylor, dude, I actually think that it will happen. I absolutely agree with you. It will happen. You know, you just take one little look at how much the United States spends on their military, and it would take absolutely nothing to turn that into Medicare, or not Medicare, but into healthcare for the United States. It would take absolutely nothing to be able to take a little bit of that military fund and put it into your healthcare. Would not be difficult at all. So it's truly possible. Truly is. Just got to get your goals set in order. Dude, what are we talking about? Literally anything. It's the Con Man live stream. The most random stuff goes down. Yeah, eventually in the future, Whisper Gaming. Eventually, my man. Not anytime soon, but eventually. No, we are not married. We're still just dating. We do live together though. Here's Mia Yim.
She thinks she can get to me by taking her anger out on Ali?
Dana, you had the audacity to touch the leader of Retribution? You're a fool.
In Retribution, we don't play games. When we have a problem, we annihilate it. And Dana, you are my problem. So now, you will meet your reckoning.
So to the methodology of Ali in reckoning.
Cameron Gray, great point right there, buddy. And I'm obviously Canadian, and I don't have as much knowledge, obviously, as a bunch of other people in it. But this is just my opinion coming from the outside looking in. You know, if a lot of stuff is really old right there, update it for sure. No doubt about it, update it. But there also needs to be the priority of looking after the people who live in your country and their health first and foremost, right? First and foremost, that should be the goal. Who's going to pay for that? The taxpayer. I want my tax money to go making sure that our country is safe. Okay, so you don't care about other people's health being safe in your own country? Sorry, Jason, I don't mean to be like that, but that seems interesting. Take a little bit out of your military budget. It's the #1 spending in the entire world. You don't need that much money into it. Put it into healthcare. Simple as that. Very simple. Anyways, oh my god, Mia Yim's mask is off. What? Yim's mask is off. Well, it's officially Mia Yim. Officially, Mia Yim is on Raw. The mask is off.
Imagine, Joe, just how Ali has inspired reckoning. You know, Ali, he's gone around, he's collected his misfit band of toys, and he's given them purpose and a viciousness streak that's unparalleled.
And wrenching on the back arms of Dana Brooke. Only heard of reckoning. Right. Sorry, it's reckoning. It's reckoning. They won't update till it's 100% broken, LOL. But I do agree healthcare can only benefit, but NATO members could also pay more into NATO, and we could use the funds we save for healthcare. You know what would also be wonderful is if the most wealthy people in America, and obviously the world, but we're just talking about America right now. Canada has the exact same problem, so I'm speaking from a Canadian point of view as well. But if, you know, the wealthiest people in the world, the top 1% actually paid taxes, like Amazon, you know, that'd probably be pretty good. Uh-oh, off the ropes, Mia Yim goes for a big boot. Rolled up by Dana, 1, 2, holy crap. Bill Gates as well, sure. The top 1%, every single person who doesn't pay their proper taxes probably should pay it, and that's how you would fix a lot of things. Holy crap, Reckoning loses to Dana Brooke.
Embarrass me! There is no failure in Retribution, do you hear me? There is no failure in Retribution!
I've got the chip.
Woo! What a phenomenal performance.
I can do what I want there, JM.
what
I am
better
more
way to
than allowed to
celebrate
say what I want. That's what you guys say is the First Amendment, free speech, right? The Free Speech Amendment says that I can say what I want just as much as you can say what you want. I'm allowed to say what I want.
To beat Drew McIntyre when you cash in your Money in the Bank contract, so you want my help.
Barker, my man, I understand where you're coming from. I know where we land on this, right? And we have very different views on this one.
Wow,
it's silly that they don't pay proper taxes. It really is silly. They have the most money in the world. Should pay proper taxes. Simple as that.
Wait. Why are you so willing to help us?
Yeah. You haven't figured it out yet? It'd be a lot easier to beat you, Miz, at TLC than it would Drew McIntyre.
AJ's right. John.
Sorry. Hey. I'll see you out there, champ.
Absolutely, Cameron.
Morrison. Leave the peach pie. Oh, yeah. There you go. Look at that pie, baby. Peach pie.
That's not pie. That's cupcake.
That's not a cupcake. That is not a cupcake. At the end of the day, though, guys, like, again, these are absolutely just my opinions, right? And if you guys have a different opinion than I do, you know, you are... I do not want this to cause issues. That's the big thing that I think a lot of people don't have the ability to do, is have difference of opinions, have a different opinion on that, agree to disagree, and then move on, right? And it doesn't have to be the end of the world when you have a difference of opinion. In fact, difference of opinions are great because it shows different viewpoints, and then you can finally start to understand how other people look at this world. Yeah. Raul Kapar dropping 2 in here. Thank you, my man. He says, I never congratulated you on 125K. Dude, so congratulations. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Seriously, it's quite a cool thing to see happen to the channel. 150K is the next stop, and I can't wait for that. Can I tell you what is going on Raw? Honestly, not a ton right now. Not a ton. We're just plugging along till the main event, I think. They're really hyping up Drew McIntyre. That's how much of a star he's become. Guys, I think Drew McIntyre, if I was a kid right now, and I throw on WWE, Drew McIntyre would feel like the biggest thing in the world, wouldn't he? Him and Roman Reigns would feel like the 2 biggest things in the world. That's crazy, Cameron Gray. It's actually crazy.
Doug is getting his holiday shopping done early at Amazon.
College is getting pretty communist. They don't really allow freedom of speech.
Holiday Dougie.
Okay, sure. It's an opinion. Yeah, colleges are certainly interesting. It walks the fine line of being like a place of learning versus a place of being able to speak your mind, right? Because the goal of college is to get you to find yourself, get you to find who you are, get you to be educated, get you introduced into life, you know. But where that fine line is finding, okay, where is the respect between professors and students? When is a professor's opinion an opinion, and when is a professor's fact a fact? You know what I mean? And talking about that, and of course, just basic communication and people's opinions on things, right? So college is certainly interesting. I wouldn't say that it's heading down that path, but I understand your concern there, Jason Barker. Wouldn't quite say we're down that path yet. I would say social media just happens to put a spotlight on certain things that aren't necessarily the best in the system, but it also doesn't show the stuff that is really, really good about the system. It's like everything, you know, there's good and bad to everything. There's a yin and the yang to everything. There's opposites of everything. Yeah, it's crazy.
Imagine diabetes without finger pricks. What would this mean for you? With a simple scan of the sensor, the Freestyle Libre Flash
Took 3 tries in government because I wouldn't bow to my professor and go against my beliefs. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Like, everybody is more than entitled to their beliefs. Here's what I believe, okay? And this is just my personal takes on this. It doesn't matter how you are as a person. It doesn't matter what your personal thoughts are. It doesn't matter what you feel inside the confines of your own space. What does matter is how you treat people, how you interact with people in public, and your overall concern about another human life. If you aren't able to have empathy towards other humans, I think you're an absolute garbage human being. I do. I think that if you're not able to have good conversation with other humans, and if you're not able to hear another person's point of view, you're a bit of a garbage human being, because what that is saying you're closed-minded and you're not willing to hear other people's walks of life, like how they got in life, people's opinions, people's experiences, right? If you're not willing to open your ears to that, well, then you're not willing to grow as an individual. And it doesn't matter whereabouts you are on the spectrum of left, right, whatever. If you're not willing to listen to people who have different opinions of you, then your opinions are very, very biased, right? You're making stuff up and confirming it yourself. Anyways, without getting too much into it, everybody just needs to be able to talk, converse. There's opposite sides on everything. You need to find the middle ground that is the perfect for everyone. Anyways, let's get here. Matt Riddle.
Championship died a sudden death.
Yeah, losing sucks. But you know what? At least I had the opportunity, unlike Bobby Lashley, because you cost him.
What'd you say?
Hey, at least we both have a bunch of free time, and you can listen to my business shoots.
Oh, so you want to pitch me now?
No, I'm not a huge fan of baseball, but I do love gardening. And you know what people hate about gardening? Weeding. Dude, you hire lawn bros, we will come to your house, come to your estate, and your place will be weedless. Dude, and how about this? You and your bros get the munchies. Dude, we'll form a team with Duncan and start bro nuts.
Wait, okay, I've had enough. Check this out. I think your ideas are dumb. I think you're ridiculous. And I'm glad you lost.
Oh, Lashley from behind. Riddle's in trouble. Well, there you go. Hurt lock on Riddle. Aw. So, we are totally going to get a Riddle versus Lashley feud. Riddle versus Lashley going down. Let's roll a 5 bump. Thank you, TMG. Sheamus and Lee.
I'm highly confident that Vince is super pissed about Mia Yim's mask coming up.
But some of the
I would agree with that.
think you have intents to turn on your so-called friend, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're right. It's none of your business. Hey, if you excuse me, I've got to go out there and turn on my tag team partner. Fella.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome my guest. He is the WWE Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Scottish Warrior? Interesting that they've named him the Scottish Warrior now. No longer the Scottish Psychopath, the Scottish Warrior. I mean, that makes sense if they're trying to market him as a good guy, right? He comes out with a sword now. They say this sword belongs to his grandfather. We all know it belongs to Vincent Kennedy McMahon. The sword of McIntyre is actually Vince's sword. Boom! Placing the sword in the stage. And here comes McIntyre. They can't have a psychopath as WWE champion. That's probably part of the reason. Yeah. For sure. I did catch what Sheamus said, Erlen. Sheamus might turn on Drew tonight. He might not as well, but he might. Who won the triple threat match? AJ Styles. I had to think there for a sec. AJ Styles. True goes face. That's absolutely true.
Drew, you have been a very busy man lately. So take us back through the past 2 weeks, starting with when you beat the Viper Randy Orton to
a
become
little King of Fate, a little. More so sore than anything.
And then culminating with an all-out war against the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, at Survivor Series.
First of all, it feels damn good to stand here once again, WWE Champion.
Good.
But sometimes you have to get knocked in your ass to find out what you're truly made of. But 2 weeks ago, I told Randy Orton I was going to claymore his head off and pin him right here in this ring and regain my WWE Championship. And what happened? I claymored his head off and I pinned him right there and regained my WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre was a man of his word. I also told Roman Reigns that I was going to humble him, knock him off his pedestal. I was going to bring that condescending, arrogant bastard right back down to earth. And that's exactly what I did. You can tell a lot about a man looking into his eyes. At the beginning of that match, Roman Reigns, most confident man in the world. Why not? He's as good as he says he is. 99% of the time, he's going to win that match. But that confidence, as the match progressed, turned to confusion, turned to frustration. As I kicked out of spear after spear, it turned to fear, because he knew I wasn't like any man he'd ever fought before.
All right.
Then Dewey, it's the part that frustrates me. Then Jey Uso, his cousin, interfered. And then Roman Reigns took advantage and he won the battle. Roman, you know what I'm about now. Our paths, they're going to cross again, and you may have won the battle, buddy, but I assure you, I will win the war, and you can believe that.
Shoot.
That's the past. We're not going to focus on the past, are we? It's Monday Night Raw. We're looking to the future. We're looking to TLC.
Yeah, I think we should look ahead to TLC, because we know as of tonight, you will officially now be defending your WWE Championship against AJ Styles at TLC. So, how do you keep your focus on Styles with the looming threat that is very much a constant of The Miz potentially cashing in his Money in the Bank contract?
First of all, there's no beef with AJ and I. He wants to be WWE Champion. I am WWE Champion. This is a treat for the fans, because that match will be phenomenal.
Cool.
See what I did there? And The Miz, I'm going to give him a piece of advice. That briefcase is the only thing keeping you relevant, buddy. So don't cash it in. If you do, I'm going to have to take Morrison. I'm going to have to fold him up. I'm going to have to put him in that briefcase. And then I'm going to have to stick it where the sun don't shine. Get it? Got it?
Good.
Let's have a tag match.
Tag match time. Here comes Sheamus. Oh boy, everyone. So Sheamus and Drew McIntyre are going to tag together here tonight. I've been enjoying the stuff between Sheamus and Drew. It's been pretty good recently, hasn't it? But we're going to come back and see this tag team match in our main event in just a few moments. Welcome everyone here to the live stream. My name is Conman167. As we close in on the last little bit of the stream here today, I want to ask you guys to please consider leaving a like on this video. We're at 371 likes. I would love it if we could reach 500 here tonight. So everyone, just smack that like button and let's get this all the way up to 500 likes. And also, everyone, if you have not done so, please consider subscribing to this channel, as you can see your name pop up there. And if you guys really wish to, you can always drop a little donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated, as it supports this channel directly. So thank you, guys. Retro Demand says, Con Man, will this Thursday be the last CMU of the year? No, my friend. The last CMU of the year will take place on December 17th. 2020. It will be the Christmas Clash, our final pay-per-view of the year, December 17th, 2020. So, yeah, we got 2 weeks of build till the Christmas Clash, and then the 17th will be our final CMU show of the year.
I can't skate. I don't know how you guys do that. I got the chair. I'll be right there with the little kids that scoot by me.
Ciampa was never champ on TV, only on the network where there was a few advertisers. Yeah. You'll be 25 years old next Tuesday. Matthew Bonneau, that's crazy, dude. Happy early birthday, buddy. Happy early birthday. One of the few people I've actually met in real life from this channel. Cool. Naquan Davis, how you doing, my friend? Here's your shout-out. If you want your shout-out, you can take it. If you want to put it in a box, you can do that. If you want to store it under your bed, you can do that. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to take this shout-out. I want you to wrap that sumbitch up. I want you to shine it real nice so that you can see your reflection right in it. I want you to look right in that reflection. And when you look into that reflection, what I want you to do is I want you to turn that sumbitch sideways and shove it straight up your candy ass. Oh, enjoy your shout-out, my man.
Thought we'd have two, but the third just kind of happened.
That's our middle one. Real handful.
Paul Carpenter says, like I said earlier, I love to see them together, but I know Sheamus is going to turn on Drew. He might not. We will wait and see here tonight. But thanks, Barker. First up for you.
Matt Riddle with his I smoke weed gimmick is pretty awesome, like he pitched bro nuts and pizza flavored yogurt.
It's been funny. Solid mid-card, upper mid-card gimmick. Thanks, Paul.
Like I said earlier, I love to see them together, but I know Sheamus is going to turn on Drew.
We will see here. SmackDown #1 show says it's been officially announced that Aleister Black has been offered his release. Let me check that out. Hang on.
Or 25% off MSRP on Ram 1500. That's up to $14,600 in total discounts. Or get into a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Right now, you can enjoy 15% off MSRP. The Drive It Home Holiday Event, on now.
Top of her game with Tara Sloan, Sundays on Sportsnet. This program is aggressive in nature.
Doesn't look like it.
Themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Doesn't look like it. No, I don't see that there, guys, at all. So nothing about Aleister Black being released from the company. Nothing. Nothing. Honestly, Gecko Rob, it's been good, hasn't it? It's been good. Been better than what Raw was producing before this all went down. No doubt about that. A little bit, Rolf. A little bit. Okay, so who are these guys going to face tonight? Miz and Morrison, right? The Miz and John Morrison. So The Miz... Boom, and John Morrison.
Congratulations on your victory in the sudden death triple threat match.
And I'm going to create the poll here really quickly. Who will win? Miz and Morrison. Let's go heel. Or will it be Sheamus and Drew? Face. All right, I will be right back, everyone. Get those votes in. Who do you think is going to win? Type heel, like vote heel, or vote face. I'll be right back. Don't move.
cannot omit the Mr. Money in the Bank contract holder, The Miz. Miz can cash in anytime, anywhere for a WWE Championship opportunity. In fact, AJ, you said earlier tonight you'd love Miz to cash in and beat McIntyre for the title because then you wouldn't have to face McIntyre at the TLC.
Right? That's the smart move, don't you think? Who would want to face McIntyre when they have the opportunity of facing The Miz?
Well, would that perhaps indicate, AJ, that maybe you are a little fearful of the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre?
I'm just saying it'd be a little bit harder.
Get over yourself, Byron.
Just making sure. So here we go, and Sheamus charges right in against Mr. Money in the Bank to Miz. Sheamus all fired up after what happened earlier tonight on Miz TV.
And Sheamus going wild in enemy territory, take the fight straight to Miz and Morrison.
And look at McIntyre in pursuit of Miz.
No escape.
Miz can't get away here inside Thunderdome. Sheamus chops him down.
Sheamus is bad, isn't he?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you heard what The Miz had to say earlier to Sheamus, saying that he was an afterthought, AJ, saying that Sheamus' career had become a joke.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't watching.
Whoa! What hardcore stylings of John Morrison. Oh, and there's the Celtic Warrior style.
Yeah. Here, I thought Morrison was the smart one. Wrong.
Now, AJ, since you returned to Raw, I mean, you've been undefeated in uncharacteristic fashion.
Oh, there you go.
In your repertoire.
Well, it's not really my repertoire.
How you guys doing? We're back here. Let's do this thing. Paul Carpenter asking, is it true that Alistair asked for his release? I don't know if he actually asked for it. He did ask to go down to NXT. I don't know if he actually asked for his release past there.
That could be an example of what you're going to face, AJ.
I know that, Byron. I don't want that to happen to me.
You guys will be very happy to hear that when I stuck my tongue out at you there, it actually hurt my mouth.
Sheamus is legal.
Is it true Alistair asked for his release?
Yeah, again, I don't really know for sure. Uh-oh, Sheamus now going for the 10 beats of the Baron on Miz. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 shots to the Miz. My God, Morrison got bowled over by McIntyre, didn't he?
And AJ, this is what we've seen from Drew McIntyre. The more pressure on McIntyre, the more Drew McIntyre seems to thrive.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Naquan Davis, I already gave you your shout out there, my man. Enjoy it a second time, Naquan. There's your shout out.
I'm trying to be professional here at commentating. If you want to run, you know what, guys, I can handle business.
Do I remember when Sheamus was one of the most over baby faces? Kind of. Yeah, the stuff with Big Show, right? The who can hit harder, like wasn't the KO punch versus a brogue kick, whose is stronger? That was pretty cool. I enjoyed those segments. Did you guys back in the day? Oh my God. Big Omos just absolutely towering over Sheamus, and Sheamus sent right onto the announce table.
The Simpsons, Sundays 8/7 Central on City TV.
Happy early birthday there, Justin Evilizer. You know what I'm going to give you for your early birthday, Justin Evilizer? Justin, this gift is directly just for Justin Evilizer. So everyone watching right now, this is just for Justin Evilizer. Hornswoggle in a diaper! Sucks to suck, Justin. Happy early birthday. Do I think Miz is a master on the mic? Not a master. He's good. He's quite solid on the mic.
Rated M for mature. Explore Night City on the all-new Xbox.
But yeah, we're waiting for wow, that was barely English. Let me try it again. We're just waiting here for the end of the show, basically the culmination of the main event. I don't know if anything else is going to go down on top of this here tonight. It's been a solid enough show. I'm still sitting here at 7 out of 10, I think. It'll take something pretty big, I think, to push it into 7.5 territory at this point. I don't think... Yeah. I don't think there's really too much else that can happen that's going to push it up any higher than 7.5. 7 right now. If something big happens in the main event, probably enough to push it to 7.5, but we will wait and see.
Alaskan Ice Preventer. Just apply it a few hours before a storm, and it will bond with most surfaces to keep ice from forming, as we will now demonstrate.
What women's star will be the next star on Raw? Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley.
So protect your family with the science behind all.
I know, Trenton Pinkard. We're so close, buddy. Almost done this year. And hopefully things will pick up in 2021. If you could swap 2 mid-carders from WWE and AEW, who would they be? Mid-carders inside WWE. I think...
All-wheel drive fun. The Hyundai Tucson.
I think Rey Fenix would be phenomenal in WWE. So I'd say Rey Fenix going to WWE in exchange for... You know what? Screw it. Ricochet. Ricochet to AEW, Rey Fenix to WWE. If we could do trades like that, that would be fantastic. Ricochet to AEW, Phoenix to WWE. I think that would be pretty freaking cool. What about you guys? What are 2 mid-carders that you would swap? 1 mid-carder from WWE going to AEW and 1 mid-carder from AEW going to WWE. But yeah, I think Ricochet and Phoenix could be a really cool swap if that ever happened. Brock versus Omega, I want it. What about UConn? Dude. Vamc, please tell me you didn't just say that. Did ya? Really? I mean, we're all entitled to our own opinions. But Rey Fenix is better than Ricochet, says Vamc. We're all entitled to our own opinions. That's all I can say. I don't think that's anywhere near accurate. Not anywhere remotely close to being accurate. Into the cover, kick out at 2.5 there by Sheamus. I think that the presentation of Phoenix has been much better than Ricochet. I will say that absolutely. The presentation of Rey Fenix has been much better. Ricochet is miles above him as a performer overall. Miles above Rey Fenix overall as a performer. But I would still like to see what they would be able to do with him in WWE, kind of taking the mantle as the next Rey Mysterio, right? Big knee from Morrison. Oh, big boot from Miz. And Morrison now standing, shooting star press. Cover, 1, 2, kick out. Pete Dunne to AEW is neat. MJF to WWE, like, as much fun as that would be, I think MJF would be hurt by the WWE system. There's not too many people that I think would truly be hurt by the WWE system. There is some people that would be watered down, but there is just a few people that would be hurt by being in the WWE system. And I think MJF would be one of those people because he's so much about the promo. And WWE's promos are so scripted, and I just don't think it would work.
I would say Miz and Morrison look like the better tag team, easily. Oh, and a shot to the knee, it looked like by Morrison. Oh, he went low to the gut. Watch that high kick.
Oh, big kick right there. Any mid-carder from AEW to WWE would be disastrous because Vince is petty. Yeah, maybe. Like, I know where we're coming from as wrestling fans, and it's so easy for us wrestling fans to just kind of crap all over Vince and say, if Vince got something, he would mess it up. Right? Like, I understand where people are coming from that. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think if you had a star who truly understands the business, knows how to work backstage politics, and is able to get the fans behind him, I think that anybody could get over in WWE. I truly do. No matter what with the backstage people. Proof, once again, we spoke about this earlier, Daniel Bryan. You know, if you're good enough, if people care enough about you. What a neckbreaker from Drew McIntyre. McIntyre almost just broke his ankle. But if you get people to care enough about you, it becomes impossible for the powers that play to ignore you, right? Sheamus wants a tag in. Sheamus wants to be tagged in. What? Oh, Morrison takes him down from behind and slams him face first into the steel and then sends him right over the barricade. Morrison loves... Oh my God, AJ! What? Phenomenal forearm. It's over. DQ finish, because what's better than a DQ finish in the main event? 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Totally get you, Cameron Gray. Totally do, buddy. Oh, but kind of like Samoa Joe, he made people pay attention. He was never supposed to get out of NXT, and he actually ended up having a WWE Universal Championship match against Brock Lesnar. Skull-crushing finale to Mac. Oh my God! Oh my God! Money in the Bank might be cashed in! What? What? Sheamus is going to come save him, right? Sheamus is totally going to come save McIntyre. Is Miz about to cash in? Wait, Morrison. Cash it in. He's done. Styles says. He's actually cashing in. Oh my God. Is the bell going to ring? Oh no, Morrison sent over the top rope down to the outside. Morrison. Sorry, that's Miz hit with a Claymore boot. And Miz taken out again. Oh, Jordan saving AJ Styles.
You are a lucky man. You will live to see another day. You better be glad he's got me. He rescued you. He rescued you. Yeah. Big man. Oh, you let me down. You let me down in all tournament pieces. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to tear you up. TLC, you're the luckiest man alive. That's what you are. This is as close as you're ever going to get. Get it out of your system. Piss me off, please.
Piss me off, please.
I don't give a damn about Jackass and the Beanstalk over there.
A Jackass and the Beanstalk. I love that. That's great. All right, so there you go. There is your cliffhanger of sorts for Monday Night Raw on the evening. 7 out of 10 is my final ranking on the show. Nothing major happened there in the end. That was just to further the feud between AJ and McIntyre. But everyone, that's that. Tonight's show, once again, I don't know if you guys thought the show was better than 7 out of 10, then let me know. But I kind of want to hear right now in the live chat, what would you rate this show out of 10? Mine is 7 out of 10. I thought it could have been better at many opportunities. It had some good moments. Didn't truly grip me on too much. It was nice to see Riddle get some exposure on the microphone. It was nice to see Sheamus and McIntyre's story continue. And obviously really nice to see AJ Styles put towards the WWE Championship. So there we go, everyone. A lot of 6s, a lot of 7s here in the live chat. But thank you guys so much for sticking with me here today. I know that this stream wasn't as energetic, over the top, maybe not even as fun as normal. For about that hour and a half, 2 hours there, this tooth was really bothering me. And the Advil kicked in, so it's been a little bit better recently. But it was difficult to speak here today. And so I just want to say thank you guys for putting up with the stream if it was a little dull at times. Hopefully on Wednesday, I'm going to be able to bring a better, more interactive, and high-energy stream to you guys, because that's what I want to provide to you. And hopefully on Wednesday, we'll be able to do that. But thank you guys so very much. Thank you to everybody for all the advice. I'm going to try to take care of this thing, and I will be back on Wednesday with another episode of NXT and AEW. But until then, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful time here in the stream chat today. If you did on your way out, make sure you please leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Would love to see some more names come on in here. And also, please make sure you guys are dropping that like. I said it already. I'm saying it again. Like this video. Follow me on Twitter. Follow us on Discord, or join our Discord, whatever it's called. And I'll be back on Wednesday. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I've been Khan, and that was Monday Night Raw.